You're watching Mix TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
You see it there on the scoreboard. It's the Mix 105.1 game of the week. The Warner Eagles and the Central Tigers, week number 2 here for game of the week. I'm Justin Pettit along with Clint Smith. Just me and you tonight, buddy. No Locke. He's on a boat somewhere.
Yeah, we'll try to get by. It's going to be – he's hard to replace,
well,
so we'll do our best, but
yeah,
won't make any promises.
No, we won't have near the stats like we normally do, but, hey, that is okay. And here's the thing. We may have a lot of stats because both of these teams like to – throw the ball. We didn't know what Central would expect out of Central. Coach Thompson, even as a good a friend as he is to me, was a little quiet on things. And Kiefer Bailey comes out last week, throws for over 200 yards, and you got Brax Goodson lined up all over the place. And so, good thing to have. Central, of course. Let's get in here real quick. It's a Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show. Let's start with the opponent first. Let's talk a little bit about the Warner Eagles. Head coach Kay Sherwood. They're 1-0. They defeated Nowata 29-8 last week. Some players to watch. If you've watched a Warner game with us over the last couple of years, you're going to know these names. Memphis Swimmer, the quarterback, 17 of 35, 249 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. They used about 4 or 5 different running backs. Christopher Gonzalez and Isaac Mullen had the most yards. I don't know if they're going to be the main backs, but we will definitely check it out. Swimmer can also run the ball, too. So, on defense, Logan Collins, 12 tackles, 1 for loss. Isaac Mullen, 9 tackles, 2 for losses. Jace Beebe, 8 tackles and 2 for loss. And last season they went 7-3 and didn't make the playoffs. So
yeah, they got that good quarterback. You mentioned Memphis Swimmer, and they've got a stable of good receivers as well, you know, as evidenced by his 249 yards and 2 passing touchdowns last week. So he's going to throw the ball around. One thing to keep an eye on is they onside kick almost every time when they kick off. Last week, they did an onside kick every time.
Yeah.
So that's something Central's got to be ready for, and you got to get on those because you don't want to give them any extra possessions.
And I kind of like that because most teams now, let's be honest, they kick it out of bounds anyway. So why not what's the difference? About 5 yards, and you might I like that. That's almost like not punting ever. So
Yep,
I kind of
like
that. So we did see them out here warming up. They got a big offensive and defensive line, so Central will have to come ready to play. Coach Thompson, I talked to him, and he said last week we weren't ready to play when the game started. Got behind early, but they responded to the coaching and made a heck of a game out of it. They won 27-24 in double overtime, blocked the field goal, I believe, at the end to win the game.
Yeah, Braxton Pruitt blocked the field goal attempt.
So that's great. But you know, Heavener and Central, it's always a good game. Seems like when it's down there too, it's always pretty wild. But Quarterback Kiefer Bailey, 15 to 27 for 230 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Also had about a dozen yards rushing. The running backs, Aiden Smith, 5 for 12. Brax Goodson had 7 for 31 and 2 touchdowns. I went back and watched the game, and Huebner did a really good job. They were not going to let Central run the ball. They had it stacked. So that's why, Kiefer comes out and throws for over 200 yards because, well, if they're going to let you run, you got to throw it.
Sure.
And out there on the edges, you got some speedy receivers. Gavin Randolph is super fast. 3 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown. He has just continued to get better and better every year.
We saw him come on last year as the season progressed. He could see him really gain some confidence. And he caught a lot of deep balls last year, and he's already off to a really good start this season. Yeah,
we mentioned Braxton Goodson. He had 31 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Oh, he also had 9 catches for 96 yards.
Not a bad game.
I think they're going to use him kind of like we saw Teagan last week. He's going to play quarterback. He's going to play receiver. He may even return punts. Who knows?
Well, and that makes it hard on a defense to game plan for.
Especially when you got an athlete like Brax where he can and how about him just going, all right, coach, whatever, whatever you want me to do.
Yeah, because, everybody wants to be quarterback. That's the most prestigious position.
Of course, not me.
But to just, do what's best for the team and say, all right, sure, put me wherever you need me.
Yeah, Riker Miller also had 3 catches for 29 yards. On defense, Riker had 11 tackles. Braxton Pruitt, 4 tackles, 2 for loss, 1 sack, and the block kick as well to end the game. Ethan Perez had 3 tackles and a fumble recovery. Of course, last year the Tigers went 7-4, lost to Hominy in the playoffs. Last meeting last year, Warner put it on them, 42-2 over down I-40. But that was a game, I think, that Central – I remember watching that game. They just didn't look ready to play, and Warner got out early, and it was kind of that. But like me and Kyle were talking about today on County Talk It Too, was these 3 games. I know it's hard for fans to hear this, but – they matter, but they really don't.
No,
because I used the example. The Davis Wolves lost all. They got smoked.
Yeah.
And they're all 3 of their non-district games, and then won a state championship. So
you kind of got to think of it as kind of like the preseason NFL.
Yes.
It really doesn't count for anything. Just kind of a tune-up.
Exactly. And so I know some coaches. I'm not going to say their names, but I know some coaches in this area that use about half of their playbook in the first 3 games. So
and we say it all the time. You don't want to put too much on film.
Don't want to put it on film is exactly right. So at the same time, though, you want to win. You don't want to go out there and lose your confidence early in the season, and you don't want to get too confident either. So it's just a great warm-up, and I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great game. Of course, those who don't know, Coach Thompson is from Warner, graduated from Warner. And so there's a little more added incentive for him as well anytime he plays the Eagles. And so just a great matchup. They play all the time. Like I said, the histories we got. I think Central won here. We were here for a couple of years for that game. But all these kids we're talking about, Memphis Swimmer and all these guys, they were all freshmen. So they've been there. Now they're going into their 3rd year, and we've seen it. We saw it over at Gore a few years ago. Started nothing but freshmen, and by year 2 or 3, they were making deep runs in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, and hopefully they kind of got that over with last week because, we've seen that's one thing with this Central team is they've kind of been slow starters.
Yes.
A lot of the times. A lot of these games, they'll kind of come out, and it takes them a little while to get going. So hopefully they kind of got that out of their system last week, got down early, made that big comeback to win in double overtime. So, that's got to be riding a big wave of confidence coming in here to the second season. And then, of course, this one, we said it's kind of a rivalry game, so it means a lot.
How about look at these uniforms, Clint. This is awesome. They got the white breeches and I guess they call it gold.
Yes.
And then I think purple numbers, but
looks good.
Broadcaster's dream, I can see those perfect.
Yep, got the purple helmets with the yellow tiger paw on there.
Let's look at the captains there. Miko Ariza, number 52, 13 Riker Miller, 54 Leland Kelsey, and, of course, number 2 Brax Goodson. So that'll be your captains here tonight. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, Facebook, listening on the radio. Thanks to Dave back at the station getting us on the air. We appreciate Dave's been one of our cameramen for a while, but he's kind of retired back into the studio, and you know what? That's not a bad thing.
Got to have somebody back there man on the board.
I don't know if y'all know this or not, but when it comes to live broadcasts, things can go crazy real quick. The Tigers are out on the field. I don't think they're running through yet. I think we're about to have the
it looks like the Warner captains are making their way around to their side of the field.
Yeah, this is one of those places where the locker rooms are way over here, down the stream, literally, and so both teams have to walk all the way around, and that's why Warner may be a little bit late coming out here. But it's unique. It's definitely different, and I told Coach Thompson he needs to get the fans out there and put some fencing up and have them jump like an NFL game coming out of town, kind of really intimidate them. But he's like, they're kids, and I'm like, oh yeah, good point. So we don't rile them up too much. While we got a second, we're within 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Stanislaus, Fort Smith. While Warner's making their way to the field, Clint, we got other games tonight. Muldrow's at home against Waldron, Arkansas. Boy, the Bulldogs looked good last week.
They did. I think they're much improved. They had a good season last year.
Yes.
But I think they're much improved and got a little more depth, I think, this season as well.
Yeah, they look really good. Roland, who we had last week, is back at home. They're taking on Lavaca, Arkansas. The Gans Grizzlies on the road up at Watts. Of course, Vian on the road at Kiefer. That should be a pretty good game. Gore's back home against Mounds. 2 tough losses for Coach Ellis and the Pirates, but they played well, just haven't come out on top. And then Weber Falls is home against Canadian. They had a tough loss last week as well. Salsa is on a bye this week. The Black Diamonds will not be playing tonight. They'll get back at it next week at home against Eufaula Ironheads.
I've seen a few Black Diamond fans
and
players
too,
making their way into the stadium over here to support the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, I like that. If your team's not playing, get out and that's what when we'd have that rare Friday off for some reason. I try to go to a game, so
it's nice to just be able to sit down and watch a game.
It's
relax.
Funny anytime we do go to a game. If it's maybe it's a Thursday night game and we're not broadcasting, I'll come to a game and people will start asking me, and my wife will have to play policeman and go, all right, hey, we're here to watch the game. So you can email him the questions and he'll get back with you. All right, we almost have the coin toss coming up here. It's a beautiful evening. If you're not familiar with this field here, it runs east and west, so the sun can be a little bit of a problem until it gets Terry's out there in the camera.
He agrees,
yeah, easy for you to say in the air-conditioned press box. Shout out to Terry and Brian out there. It's tough these first couple of games, but they're tougher than the weather. All right, so the coin toss is happening. I don't know who won. I'm not even going to try again.
I know every time we try to predict it, we get it wrong. So
Central's in the gold tops with purple numbers, and Warner is in the white tops with what color are they? Red, maroon?
It's a maroon, yeah.
All right, I think Central won the toss.
They did.
And they have deferred to the second half. So Coach Thompson's Tigers going to go on defense first.
Going to make the Warner play into that sun here in this first half. Good game plan there by Coach Thompson
I like
and company.
that too, because if you get a turnover, man, you just want it. The captains were Memphis Swimmer, Ethan Glover, D. Antoine, and I think Francisco Diaz was the 77.
Yeah. We were talking about some of those good receivers from Warner. Mr. Antoine
there.
He is
I remember his name
them.
from last time too.
He is speedy, and he's a tall guy. Good target down the field, hard to cover. We were talking about it before the game. Coach Thompson and crew done a great job out here on this field. Some good-looking grass out here because, of course, they're the groundskeepers as well as coaches.
All right, they're going to the national anthem, so we'll take a quick timeout and be back on the mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And welcome back to Central High School, the Palace in the Pasture, getting set for kickoff. Great rendition of the national anthem by the Tiger High School Band. Doing good as always.
Yeah, they sound great. Sun's starting to dip down just a little bit now.
Here within about 10 minutes, it'll be completely out of the way, and things will get better out there. I have been looking ahead at the forecast for the next week so far. It looks like this warm front's going to be out of here about Wednesday or Thursday. So
yeah, it kind of spoiled us a little bit last week. It was
beautiful
weather.
Last week was, we've been doing this 8-9 years together. That was easily the coolest first game we ever did.
Yeah, usually it's unbearably hot. Both teams ready to take the field here. I don't think we'll see the standoff like we talked about last week.
I don't know. They're already right on schedule. So here comes Warner, and they're going to bust through their banner. Nice crowd coming from down I-40. We got some Warner people tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Still some Tiger fans filing into the stadium here.
Yeah, that
still a line out on the road waiting to turn into the stadium here.
Tigers are going to have to get out and go. Like I said, they're going to, if you're not familiar with last week, they really emphasized over this off season. Here come the Tigers leading the way. The old Braxton Goodson and Gavin Randolph. Man, I like those uniforms.
Yeah, they look good.
But what we were saying, last year we had some games where we had the standoffs and we were 5, 6, 7 minutes late. So
nobody wanted to be the first one to take the field.
They emphasized that, hey, if you're the visitor, you go first, and then we're going to get – so they've said if it's within a minute or two, they're going to set the ball down, and if you don't come out there for kickoff, they're going to call a penalty. So they really emphasized that over the offseason. And like we said, as broadcasters, we love that. We're really big on time. Now, did I miss something? I swore that Central deferred.
Well, I did too, but.
We'll see here. Yeah, they did. Okay, now they're going back. So Central will kick off. Looks like Peyton Merrill maybe is going to kick off.
Kick off to start the game. They won the coin toss and deferred until the second half.
Back deep for the Eagles. I believe that is D. Antwine.
Senior out there getting some special
is.
play.
He's a dangerous man with the ball in his hands.
And I can't see the other young man over there. He's kind of straight beside me, and I can't really see.
That's number 20.
20, Logan Collins. Got him highlighted as well. So here's the kick. Peyton puts his foot into it, and it's going to be bounced and fielded by Antwine. Kind of stutter steps, hits the gas, and goes across midfield. The 40, still on his feet, the 30, the 20, cuts inside. He may take it to the house. He's going to score. D. Antwine returns the kickoff 70-some-odd yards, and it's 6-0 Warner just like that.
No flags on the play. I like the way they did that. The ball went right in between the two return men. And the other, Collins, he came over and acted like he was calling a fair catch while Antwine was scooping up the ball. And I think maybe that kind of caused a little delay there in that coverage for the Tigers.
Coach Thompson is fit to be tied down there because he saw the same thing we did. And I don't know the rule on that one. I'm going to assume it's legal.
Yeah, that was a pretty crafty play call there. I like that.
Now they're going to go with the swinging gate for 2 points. And did they get in?
No.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, we got a late flag at the end of the play. They ruled him short of the goal line.
We'll check it out here on the play. Boy, we've got an exciting start some 2 minutes into this game. One play, one touchdown, and then second play, a flag that came from way. I mean, he meant that when he threw that one.
Oh, it's a personal foul against
Ooh,
the Tigers.
It's the Tigers. So the try was no good. Let's see if they move it half the distance to the goal and try it again, or if they take it on the kickoff. Because you mentioned it, they like the onside kick. Nope, they're going to retry here. They spot the ball inside about the 1 yard line. We'll keep an eye on all the games here tonight, folks. Everybody's already asking me for scores, man. They just started, so
just kicking off.
we'll get to it, I promise. Thanks to Edwards Auto Sales for sponsoring the scoreboard. McDonald's will have your replays and the player of the week, and of course, Blue Ribbon Auto Group for sponsoring the halftime on pregame shows. There's a snap. It's low, but looks like Swimmer is going to run it in for the 2-point conversion. So things not going the Tigers' way to start off. They trail 8-0. We'll take a timeout and be right back on The Mix. We're back here in Central, 8-0. The Tigers lead. Excuse me, the Tigers trail. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here, but that's not how you want to start a game, Clint.
No, not at all.
You know, we saw that week 0 with Salisal, and you know, first play they took it all the way. Pryor took it all the way back for a touchdown, and Black Diamonds never really could recover.
It's hard to come back from.
If you're Central, you want to really.
Of course, you got to be on your toes here, watching out for this onside kick. So you definitely don't want to give them another possession right here.
Oh, no, that would be disastrous. So have your hands team ready. So the Eagles going to line up here. I think that is Christopher Gonzalez maybe kicking. Oh, now he's going to kick it deep. So catches the Tigers off guard. Gavin Randolph's going to grab it at about the 17-yard line, waiting for some blockers. Now he's going to cut through, cross the 30, and get it up right at the 30-yard line. So pretty good starting position for the Tigers.
Yeah, picked up a nice block there by Goodson, taken down by Isaac Mullen.
I like that most of the returning Tiger players kept the same number.
Yeah,
we remember who they are.
That definitely helps.
So here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 Central at the 30-yard line. We'll see who comes out there at quarterback for Coach Thompson.
Looks like Mr. Bailey.
Bailey, number 15, a sophomore. Looks like maybe Aiden Smith is going to be next to him. 4 receivers, 3 to the left. There's the snap. Bailey's going to give it to Smith right up the middle, falls the right side of the line, gets 5, gets upended at about the 37, so 7 yards and a first down. I'm going to attempt to keep stats here, Clint, but with no Chris Locklear, it's going to be tough.
I wish you luck, buddy.
I'll do my best.
Talon Schaefer with the tackle. That's another cool name. They got some good names on here. Memphis Swimmer, Talon Schaefer. Good block over the right side of the offensive line that time to bring up a 2nd and short.
Going to go with the same formation, but 2 receivers each side. Smith to the right side out of the shotgun. A man in motion is Goodson. They take the snap. It's going to be a quarterback key for Bailey. Not much, but then he's going to get the old rugby scrum and get across the 40. It'll be a first down.
He got it. Good job. He got stacked up there, kept those legs churning, picking up some yardage, and then a couple of those big linemen got in there behind him and pushed him on down the field for the first down.
Needed 3, got 3. It's 1st and next. They're going to give him the 41, so 4 yards. 1st and 10 Tigers. 10:44 left here in this first quarter. This is something different seeing Central huddle.
Yeah, definitely is.
4 receivers, 3 to the left, 1 up top. Bailey takes the snap. It's going to be a quick throw. It's going to be caught out here by number 13, Riker Miller, and he's going to get to about the 49-yard line. So we'll give him 8 yards on the catch.
Yeah, nice play call there. Hit him with a couple of runs off the start and then a quick hitting pass. Kind of keep that defense off balance a little bit.
So 2nd and 10 coming up, or excuse me, 2nd and 2 from the 49. It's more like 2.5 right here in front of us. Miller split out, Randolph, Goodson. Bailey's going to hand it to Smith, fakes the throw. Smith's going to get some room. He's across the 45, down to the 43-yard line. So that's 8 more yards and another first down.
Yeah, tackled by Isaac Mullen.
And that's another Central Tiger.
So tell you what, Warner, he's got the size advantage along that defensive line. Central, a little undersized on their offensive line, but they're doing a really good job of firing off the ball and run blocking here early on.
Yeah, quick feet. So 1st and 10, Tigers. It's at the Warner 44-yard line. Trailing 8-0, but Tigers putting together a good drive here. Smith will be to the left side. They're going to stick with those 4 receivers. They're just kind of moving them around all over the place. Bailey takes the snap. Oh, ball's low. He gets it to Smith late, but Smith picks it up across the 40, down to about the 33-yard line. He's going to be short of a first down. Gets about 8 more yards.
That's going to bring up, they're going to call it 2nd and 3.
We'll give him 7 then.
Yeah, I don't know how Locke does it with the stats.
I don't know either, but we're going to do our best here. It may only last for a quarter, but
I do that in basketball. I start out good, and then I get too excited.
Yeah, we get too into the game. 2nd and 4. Goodson in motion. They give it to him on the end around. He scoops inside. He's going to have a first down and get all the way down to about the 31-yard line.
Well, that right side of that Tiger offensive line getting a good push off the ball. Good run blocking early on.
6 yards and a first down. It's now 1st and 10 Tigers right at the 30-yard line.
We'll see if Warner eventually starts bringing some of those DBs up a little closer to that line of scrimmage so Central can throw it down the field.
The other player split out wide is Joe Brooks, along with Goodson and Miller and Randolph. It's going to be a give to Smith, big hole up the middle. He's going to fumble the ball, though, and I think Warner has it. They do. So he got 7 yards, but he fumbled the football.
Looks like it'll be Warner football, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 Eagles. So the drive that was going so well, Clint, is no more.
Yeah, and that was a quote that I had read from Coach Thompson this week where he was talking about having to limit turnovers against the Eagles. So the defense going to have to step up here and try to prevent Eagles from putting another touchdown on the board. So this is the first play from scrimmage tonight for Warner.
Swimmer is going to try to get a pass, but he's going to have to run. He's out of pressure. Oh, and he throws a pass way down. Oh, and it's dropped. He had Jace Beebe wide open. Tiger fans wanted a push off. It was close, but no harm, no foul. It's incomplete.
That's one of those where you're so wide open, you have too much time to think about it and just let it go right through his hands. If he'd have been in coverage, you just react, and those are a lot easier to catch.
So Central catches a break there. 2nd and 10, 8:06 left in the first. They trail 8-0. Warner Swimmer takes a snap, quick throw over to the receiver on the left side, and he's going to break a lot of tackles, and he's got room and goes out of bounds.
Got forced out by Riker Miller and company.
I think that was Mullen, number 6. All the way up to the 38-yard line, so 15 yards.
Yeah, Warner on the ball quick, ready to go.
Going to be a long pass from Swimmer out here, and incomplete over the head, intended for Jason Beebe. Excuse me.
Good coverage out there at that time. That was Cage Poindexter out there in coverage.
Is it Beebe or Bibby? I'm going to say Bibby, but if that's wrong, I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I would go with, but we've been wrong before.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. Like we say, English majors, we are not, I assure you, but we don't mean any harm either. So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion, so Memphis Swimmers come out slinging the ball all over the place. He's all back there by himself. Man in motion takes the snap. They're going to give it on the end around, but Central's ready for it, but they don't finish the tackle. But it's still going to be number 11, Christopher Gonzalez, going to lose yardage back to the 35, so it's a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, Braxton Goodson with the initial penetration that time when they hit in the backfield, finally taken down by Aiden Callhorn.
So Callhorn with the tackle, and that makes it 3rd and 13, so Tigers need to hold here.
Warner going to huddle this time. kind of changing things up a little bit. Sometimes they're up on the ball, ready to go. This time they huddle.
Christopher Gonzalez is the running back. 2 receivers, actually 3 receivers in the tight end. Swimmer has it, drops straight book, throws a pass. It is caught, and it's going to be incomplete.
Catch it. Yep. Good coverage out there. That was Braxton Goodson.
So that's going to bring up a punting situation for Warner. So good stop by the Tigers after the turnover.
Yep, didn't let Warner pick up much yardage at all on that possession. So we got Riker Miller back to return the punt.
Riker Miller deep for the punt.
And that is Memphis Swimmer on to do the punting duties.
Muldrow up 7-0 on Waldron early on. Swimmer will punt. Snap is back, and it's a short kick headed toward the sideline, but it's going to bounce and go all the way to about the 32-yard line. So good kick. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, good decision there to just get away from that one. Tigers had a good drive in that first possession there. Moved the ball down the field, but the turnover back to the Eagles. Defense held their ground. Let's see if Central can continue moving the ball. That run game, especially over that right side, working pretty early on here for the Tigers.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Bailey in the shotgun. Has it. It's going to be a give to Braxton Goodson. He's going to run into the line and then put his head down and go across the 35 to about the 36. We'll give him 4 yards.
Like that play call there. Give it right back to the man that fumbled on the previous possession.
Show confidence.
Yep, show him you believe in him and let him build some confidence and keep on going.
I got to put my eyeglasses on if I brought them. First and 10 Tigers. Actually, I'm sorry, 2nd and 6 Tigers. Bailey gets his guys set, has it, low snap, but it's going to be handed off to Goodson again. He's going to go across the 40 to the 42. Close to 1st down. He's going to be a yard short.
3rd and short here for the Tigers. Tell you what, Goodson, not a very big guy.
He's quick.
But he is quick, and he just bounces off of tackles.
Fast feet, too. He's got quick feet. Hey, shout out to Local Bank for sponsoring our football giveaways that the cheerleaders will throw in the stands a little bit later. Did that last week, and everybody enjoyed them. So thanks to Local Bank and Trey Gardner for sponsoring those footballs. Here we go. 3rd and short. They give it right back to Goodson, and he didn't get it. He's going to lose yardage. He's going to lose a yard.
Oh, good penetration that time. That was number 6 out there,
yeah,
Isaac Mullen, and Jace Bibby out there as well. Those two all over the field tonight. Mullen been in on just about every tackle so far in this one. He's flying around out there at linebacker.
Oh, I can see. Maybe I just need to wear my glasses all the time. I'll get some of that fancy surgery like you had.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
All right, so it's 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to punt. Gavin, is it? No, Goodson's back to punt. Warner's not buying it, though. They're not sending anybody back. Low snap. Goodson's kick is a good one. It's going to bounce at 30, 20, all the way down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. So good kick. And I want to say Memphis, but Warner will take over deep in their own territory.
That's one of those good things about having your quarterback as your punter, because you get in situations like that, they're not too sure if he's just going to keep it and try to pick up the 1st down, so they didn't have a return man back. So the Tiger defense can hold strong again here. Got to watch out letting those receivers get out along the sideline, though. They've got some good, speedy receivers. We've already seen what Mr. Antoine is capable of with the ball in his hands.
Swimmer takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff on the end around. That's number 5, Talon Schaefer. There's a flag on the plays. I think this is all going to come back.
I do believe there's going to be a hold back there in the backfield.
Vian up 7-0 on Kiefer.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a hold, so that'll back Warner up even some more. Ryan quick on the board.
No surprise there.
No, not really.
Yeah, so that's going to put it all the way. Let's see where they put it at. About the 7-yard line,
yeah,
probably?
about 7 or 8 yard line. Officials collaborating together here to make sure they get the spot right.
Yep, 7-yard line. So should be about first and about 15 for Warner now. Yeah, 16. First and 16 from the 7-yard line. 4:40 left here. Warner up 8-0 in the first period. Low snap. Swimmer's just going to have to pick it up and take off. Oh, it's got to be there's another hold. And that was as clear as day.
Yep, right in front of the official, so not getting away with that one. It's going to back him up even more.
That'll be about a 3-yard penalty. But it was a low snap, and I think the guard was just trying to give his quarterback some room there. And, well,
yep.
that was pretty obvious. When I can see it up here, then you probably
yeah.
They can really see it down there.
So backed up into the shadows of Hanson Mountain.
Yeah.
Are the Warner Eagles here.
Yeah, I've never been up there.
Have you not?
I know you have.
You can see forever from up there.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on the mix.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store.
In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals.
Aiken's Store.
Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
All right, let's hear it for the cheer squad. Good job, girls.
We're back here. The Palace in the pasture. Central trailing Warner 8-0. Warner returned the opening kickoff about 73 yards for a touchdown. They then got the 2-point conversion on the second try. That's where we're at, 8-0. Again, no Lock tonight. He is, what is he up there on the crab boats? Is that what he's doing in there in Alaska?
He's in parts unknown.
Okay.
That's where you hear all those wrestlers are from. That's where he's at.
No, I think he's on an Alaskan cruise, which sounds pretty good about now. So, Lock, hopefully you're not watching us, but if you go back and watch us, we hope you're having a good time, man. First and 19, and Swimmer is going to put his head down and not get much. Back to about the 7, so we'll give him 3.
Not much there at all. That met by number 55, Braxton Pruitt.
So we're going to bring up second and about 14. And this Warner's going the wrong way on this drive. The sun's starting to settle. It's going to turn into a beautiful night. 5 receivers again for Warner. Swimmer takes the snap, drops straight back. He's under tremendous pressure, and he's going to get sacked. He's still under trouble. And they're going to get him back at about the 4-yard line. Rocker Miller was there, and he sidestepped him, but Miller's coming off the field gingerly, but it's a 3-yard loss on the sack.
Yeah, Mason Blaylock in there as well, big number 74. Defensive line really standing up strong here on this possession.
So 3rd and 18 back at the 4-yard line for the Eagles. Yeah, this drive is going the wrong way. No wind either. You see Old Glory is just kind of sitting there looking pretty and not a lot going on. Here we go. 3rd and 18. Swimmer has a running back. It's a snap. It's low. He's going to have to quick throw it, and it's going to be caught, but nothing there. It's caught by number 7, Ethan Glover. That was a timing pattern, Clinton. The timing was off, and the Tigers were all over it.
Leland Kelsey, good job getting out there covering that one.
Also number 55, Braxton Pruitt. So that's going to bring out a punting unit for, that was a 2-yard pass.
Yeah, Mr. Swimmer is going to be punting out of his end zone.
Brax Goodson will step back. He's going to be about midfield, but I don't know if Swimmer can kick that far. We're about to find out, though. That'd be an awful good punt. There's the snap. Swimmer is going to, they're going to fake it. They throw it back, and it's going to be intercepted. It is intercepted. That's number 0, Aiden Cawhorn. Horrible play from Warner. That was a bad play. I like the aggression, but Swimmer had the option there, and he was going to kick it. And I don't know what he saw, but he saw something we didn't. We have the luxury of being up here, though. But Aiden Cawhorn makes a play, and the Tigers have it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
That's one of those gutsy calls there from Coach Sherwood, where if it works, you look like a genius. If it doesn't, then
yeah, I don't like that play. I don't like that play at all.
Just put your defense in a bind.
You're too far back. Like if they're at midfield, I like that. But that was not a good play for Warner. But hey, great play by Cawhorn. But you're right. If Cawhorn misses that, it's a touchdown probably for Warner. So what do I know? But Kiefer Bailey in the shotgun takes it, hands it right off to Goodson. He's met in the backfield, but you mentioned it, Clint. He just bounces off a couple guys, and here comes another holding flag.
Yeah, we got a flag coming in at the end of that play. Looks like it's probably going to be a hold against the Tigers.
At the end of the play. See what the call is.
Really,
helmet came off, so he'll have to come out.
Really working the right side of that, over the right side of that offensive line.
Oh, we have a personal foul face mask.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, wow.
That would explain Goodson's helmet coming off. So he won't have to come out of play then, since it was on the penalty there.
And I think Coach Sherwood's going to call a timeout and kind of rally his team here. That's probably a good idea. So timeout with 1:54 left in the first. We will step aside and be back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
We're back. Less than 2 minutes left in the first. Central trails 8-0, Clint, but they've kind of dominated the game. It was the special teams kickoff for Warner, and then Warner was punting out of their own end zone and decided to go for the fake, and Aiden Cawhorn was there to intercept it, and Central now has a 1st and goal from the 2 after the face mask penalty. So the last 7 plays for Warner, I think that's why Coach Sherwood called a timeout. He's got to settle his guys down here.
Lost all the momentum they had after that big opening kickoff. Central's just kind of taking charge here. We see Riker Miller getting some attention over here on the sideline. Looked like they put an extra little brace on that shoulder and suiting him back up in his shoulder pads.
Hopefully he'll be all right. So here we go. 1st and goal, Tigers from the Warner 2-yard line. Looks like Braxton Goodson's going to line up in the Wildcat. 5 wide receivers. Oh, the ball's on the ground, but Goodson picks it up. He's going to sprint to the right side. He's going to get in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown run, but he ran about 20.
That's just the way they drew it up. Low snap and all. That puts the Tigers on the board. Let's see if they try to go for the 2 to tie this one up. It looks like they are.
16 carries on 5, or 16 yards on 5 carries and a touchdown.
Yeah, Coach Thompson sending in the play with Kiefer Bailey. So they're going to go for 2 and try to tie this thing up here.
They're going to go with the same formation. Bailey, Randolph, Peyton Merrill, Joe Brooks all out wide. Goodson's going to roll out, throw it. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. So Warner will keep the lead 8-6. 1:48 left here in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. We're close to the top of the quarter. But Clint, man, the Tigers have just outplayed the Eagles in the last, the entire quarter, honestly.
They really have. Warner with some miscues on both sides of the ball. So allowed Central to kind of come in and just take back control of this game here. They had a chance to really kind of go for the knockout punch against Central, but Central defense stiffened up, didn't let him do it.
21-0. Muldrow is defeating Waldron right now. 14-0 Vian over Kiefer, and they have the ball deep in Kiefer territory. So we'll go ahead and tell you that's where we're going to be next week. Big game, Vian and Picola on that turf. Woo, I'm ready.
There might be some fireworks over there.
So we look forward to being back at Vian St. John Stadium, their new turf. We're excited about that. Coach Willis and Coach Parker, two of our friends. Friends of Game of the Week, and we are excited to go there and check that out. Good test for both of those teams, I think. Because I think Picola's probably better this year than they were last year.
Yeah, they were pretty
tough.
tough.
Were pretty good last year. And then you look at Vian, I mean, they just do what Vian does and just reload.
Yep, every year.
So here we go. Finally ready to go.
Get the ball teed up. There we go.
Peyton Merrill will kick off. Puts his hands in the air. And the kick is going to be, they're just going to kick it right at Gonzalez this time, and he will get some yardage up to about the 42, so a good starting position for the Eagles.
Taken down by number 56 for the Tigers, who we don't have on our roster.
Let's see, do we have a 56? Bryson Chandler Eastman. Changing up. Yeah, these new uniforms, there was going to be some different numbers. So 1st and 10, Warner at the 41-yard line officially. See if they can get some rhythm going here. Going to go with 4 receivers. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be number 6, Mullen, and he's going to get across the 45 to the 47, so about 6 yards on 1st down.
Tripped up by Braxton Pruitt. Narrowly avoided a tackle in the backfield to pick up some positive yardage on that 1st down.
2nd and 4 coming up. Swimmer takes the snap, and there's going to be a false start against.
Yeah, again, another miscue by the Eagles.
Yeah, that is their 4th penalty tonight. Two holdings, a face mask, and now a false start.
So that going to erase about half of their yardage they picked up on 1st down.
So Warner going to stay with that same formation. It's like 3 receivers, a tight end, and the running back. It's going to be a give to Mullen again, and he is met in the backfield, but able to spin out of it. It's going to be a loss. Now they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Pruitt quick off the line into the backfield with that hit.
They will have to snap it one more time before the quarter's over. They've already used 2 timeouts. They're going to bring 3 receivers to our side, 1 up top. Swimmer takes the snap. It's going to be a screen out here to number 5,
Fumble.
Schaefer. He fumbles the ball, and the
Central got
Tigers
it.
have it.
That's Leland Kelsey with the recovery.
So 1st and 10 Tigers.
Yeah, he's just kind of carrying the ball out away from his body loosely. Defenders converged on him, and he coughed it up. So Central winning the turnover battle here tonight. Two turnovers for that Tiger defense. The 1 fumble recovery for Warner to this point.
So 1st and 10. Kiefer Bailey.
Tight formation here for Central.
Yeah, they got 3 off, 3 are in top formation. Bailey going to take it, throw a long pass downfield, and it was a timing route that got kind of messed up. Good defense there by number 10, D. Antoine. He did a really good job of knocking Brax Goodson off his route legally at right where he needed to. That was great defense by Antoine.
Yeah, good play.
Because if he doesn't, The safety's back there, but I don't think he could have got there in time. And the speed that Goodson has, that might have been a touchdown. So remember that play from Antoine, because that was a big play.
Yeah, it was a good throw there by Bailey as well. He just threw it to that spot, but his man wasn't able to get to the spot.
Here goes a little bit more of a spread formation here. They're going to fake the handoff to Goodson, and Bailey's going to get hit in the backfield, and he's going to lose a yard, and that's going to bring us an end of the first quarter. I try to get so 8-6, Warner leads. We will take a timeout and be back with the second quarter on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines, plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
And we are back.
And Libby Warner. Let's hear for our junior.
They're introducing the cheerleaders.
Brinley Allen. Kennedy Garrett.
8-6, the Tigers trail Warner. Again, Warner returned the opening kick. And then it's been all Central since then.
Yeah, it has. Central defense really came out and took control.
Real quick, some scores. This is a good rivalry game. 22-0, Pecola up on Spiro. Muldrow up 21-0 on Waldron. Bayern up 14-0 on Kiefer. It's going to be a screen. Aiden Smith, he's going to drop. It's intercepted.
Yeah,
so
off
the
hands.
pass was intercepted by number 2, Jace Beebe.
Yeah, it was a little high.
Wow.
It was a little high for Aiden Smith. He went up and got a hand on it, but it tipped it right into the hands of the defender. So 2 turnovers apiece now.
So Central gives it right back to, well, they don't like those first plays of quarters now.
No.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles right at midfield. So great starting position for Memphis Swimmer and the Eagles. They haven't found any rhythm yet. And if you're Central, you got to take advantage of that, because once they do, man, they can put up some points. Swimmer takes the snap, drops straight back. Now he's going to have to move out of the pocket. Has a man open down here. Antoine turns on the Jets, and there he is, Clint. 50 yards on the touchdown, just like they drew it up.
No flags. Antoine, it was good coverage down the field. Antoine just had the height advantage. Reeled it in. It was good coverage down the field by Central.
So Antoine, 1 catch for 50 yards.
And a big kickoff return as well.
So he scored both of the touchdowns, and it makes it 14-6. Swinging gate, and they are going to get the 2-point conversion. So the Eagles strike off of the turnover, and it makes it 16-6. We'll stay here since we just got out of the break, but Clint, man, you talk about turn. We told you. I mean, this Warner team can score. You gotta take advantage when they're in kind of a lull, and Central kind of did. But man, both teams have had a couple of bad interceptions tonight.
Yeah, you've been bit by the turnovers early on here. You know, we talked about it, Antoine. You can keep him quiet for a while, but eventually he's going to make his plays.
He's got the height and he's got the speed out there, and boy, he turned it on both of those right there. Let's see here. Panama 8, Huebner 7. Trying to find the Roland score. No score on that one yet, but.
So let's see if Warner elects to go for the onside kick here on this one. They kicked it deep. on their first kickoff. They're well known to go for the onside kick quite frequently, though. So let's see if they try to steal a possession here and go for the onside kick.
You know, we have these little footballs that we're giving away thanks to local bank. I had somebody say, well, I can't go to the games. How can I get one? You can win one. Use the text line, 918-790-1051. Text your name and where you're watching from. And on Monday when I get back, I'll put your names in a hat and we'll draw a couple out and give you some footballs. How about that? So 918-790-1051. Text us. Let us know where you're watching or listening at. And we will put your name in a hat to give away one of these cool little footballs and a T-shirt thanks to local bank and your hometown radio station, the Mix 105.1. Let's see what they do here. This looks like an onside kick. And nope, they're going to kick it deep. It's going to be a fair catch called for. I believe that is Gavin Randolph. Oh, no, that was number 7, Cage Poindexter.
That's good. Central take over at the 25-yard line.
Who I have listed as in the 19th grade. So
I saw that. I thought maybe they held him back a few years, but I'm going to say he's a freshman.
He's actually a sophomore.
Sophomore, okay.
So I had him between a sophomore and a freshman. So I'm getting texts coming in, 918-790-1051. Text us. Let us know where you're listening at, watching. Somebody's going to win a T-shirt and one of those little footballs that you can only catch at Game of the Week. So 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 25-yard line. Snap. Bailey rolls to his left, looking now. There's a flag on the play, so this is all coming back. But Bailey gets a first down
Bailey.
up to about the 37. So
yeah, Bailey takes a big hit at the end of that one.
Back here.
It's going to be a hold in the backfield. A lot of the times when you get those like that going around the end, you get that hold out there on the edge trying to spring that quarterback.
Holding against the Tigers.
So that's going to back the Tigers back up here. Let's see where they spot it.
Second penalty against Central.
Put it at the 15. It's 1st and 20.
People texting in. Tommy in Vian. Chris in Sallisaw. Mary in Tulsa. Here's a snap. Bailey going to throw a long pass down the field. Has a man out there. Randolph. Oh, no flag. I guess they're going to say it was uncatchable.
Yeah.
Pass incomplete to Randolph.
His route just kind of got cut off by the defender. He wasn't really able to go get the ball, but the official right there on top of it didn't see anything worthy of throwing a flag.
Brad Johnson listening in Colgate.
Second down for the Tigers.
I think I've ever been to Colgate.
You know, I don't know.
I've used a lot of Colgate.
Yeah?
But I've never been to Colgate.
I don't know that I have either.
That's not where they make it, is it? Is that just a coincidence?
I think so.
Okay. That's too bad. 2nd and 20. Get a little crowd mic on here. 2nd and 20 from the 15. 11:30 left in the second. This game's kind of slowed down here. Going to go with an empty backfield. Bailey is in trouble. Throws it. Comeback route is incomplete, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, we're going to get a PI on that one. That one was intended for Riker Miller on the sideline, and the defender tried to come through the receiver to get to the ball. So that one, again, right in front of the line judge. So,
and that is the 5th penalty against Warner, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's going to result in penalty yardage.
And they've been
for the Tigers.
Holding, face mask, false start, and now a pass interference.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, I want to thank Mr. John Spear and Aikens Barbecue for hooking us up with some good food before the game.
As always, delicious.
And everybody here at Central, Coach Thompson, all the coaches, Mr. Ford here, kind of I like coming here. We're kind of like we feed off each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Yeah, we love it here. Mr. Dominic's over there. Coach Callhorn was in here. Now we have a pre-snap penalty against
so Central going back the other way now. Taking 5, so that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I think the first team that can get in some rhythm, Clint's really going to have an advantage here because it's just kind of, you know.
Central was, they were right there, and then they coughed up the ball. Kind of got out of rhythm, and, neither team able to really get anything going.
Well, the good news is it's turning into a beautiful night.
Yeah, it's cooling down.
Sun is down. Field looks great.
Nice low humidity out there. It feels good.
Bermuda's still looking good. Looks like your yard out there. Well, not quite as good, but pretty close.
Coach Thompson and company do a good job on this field.
Snap, Bailey rolls to his left, looking, has to turn at the last second, throws, it's intercepted by Antoine again, and he's going to hustle downfield, get knocked out of bounds, so another turnover. He's going to have a good field position for Warner.
Yeah, he's going to return it down to about the 14-yard line. So Warner setting up inside the red zone here with this possession. Yeah, Antwine, I tell you what, that guy is everywhere.
Yep, he is everywhere.
He's an athlete.
Second interception thrown by Bailey.
I'm surprised to see that he's just a junior. It seems like we called his name for
himself and Memphis Swimmer. Those guys were all playing as freshmen. So
yeah.
And I think we did 2 or 3 of their games. I know they played Vian, they played Central. We did those games. So I guess that's what it is. Swimmer, quick pass is going to be caught out here by number 5. Talon Schaefer makes some moves, still on his feet, going to jump over some folks and gets knocked down at about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 11 yards and 1st and goal for the Warner Eagles.
Yeah, he shook a tackle right at the line of scrimmage and then picked up some good yardage. Just pushed out of bounds, shy of the goal line.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2 for the Eagles.
Take a good defensive stand here to keep the Eagles out of the end zone.
Now the running back shifts over to split in. So Swimmer's all by himself. Central showing blitz. They take the snap, and they give it on the end around, and it is going to be a touchdown. That's number 20, Logan Collins.
Yeah, Central had a run blitz on, but well played there by the Eagles.
Makes it 22-6. So, Central outplayed Warner in the first period, but in the first minute of the second quarter, they've already put, that'd be 14 points on the board. Now they're going to try an extra point here.
Yeah, Antwine with the touchdown catch and then their interception on the next possession.
On for the extra point is number 11, Christopher Gonzalez. Here comes the snap. It's down. Hold is good. Kick is on the way. Kick is not good. It kind of went off his foot. So stays 22-6. 11:03 left in the second. We'll take a timeout and be right back here on The Mix.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
And welcome back to the Palace in the Pasture. Love that name.
Yeah.
Love that name.
Cool. Yeah. Mr. Ford here, I told him before the game he was playing some Black Sabbath. I told him I appreciate him educating this younger generation. He's doing his part.
Well, Ozzy and Black Sabbath are cool now. Rest in peace to Ozzy. That's the cool thing now. So, hey, you're not going to hear any complaints from me. I like all music, though, but let's be honest. Little Ozzy Osbourne's never going to hurt my feelings, ever.
Not at
all. Some Shot in the Dark in there, too. I mean, I like it. So let's see if they try they're going to try one eventually.
They will. I think they're trying to lull them to sleep here.
But Central's ready. It looks like they're.
And he just takes the short lead up to the ball, too, so every time it looks like it's going to be an onside kick, but then he kicks it deep. So let's see.
And he'll kind of angle it, and a fair catch called for by Brax Goodson at about the 29-yard line. So decent starting position for the Tigers, but they're going to have to turn it around quick here, Clint.
Yeah, the turnovers have just been biting the Tigers here. They got to, they had some success early running behind the right side of that offensive line. picking up some pretty good yardage and kind of pounding, wearing down that defense a little bit until the fumble. But if you get down too much more, you're going to kind of have to abandon that run game and start throwing the ball. And then you got Antwine lurking around out there.
Yeah, I mean, he is just a superstar on both sides. Wherever he's at, I would not throw to that side of the field. There's a snap. Goodson was the quarterback, hands it off to Riker Miller, and Riker's going to get some good yardage up to about the 38, so about 9 yards.
Yeah, again, working over that right side. They got a lot of confidence in that right side of their offensive line.
Brings up 2nd and short.
Again, that offensive line, Warner definitely has the size advantage along the line, but Central really doing a good job firing off the ball and run blocking.
I got to measure here. Now, hold on now. Do we not have technology like the NFL has now?
I don't know if it's trickled its way down.
Okay. Well, I don't like that at all. I just think there's too many ways they can cheat, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I like the old school. I mean, it's worked for 197 years. Why change it? So 2nd and short. It's going to be another inside handoff to Riker Miller. He's got the first down across to about the 42, so 4 more yards. It'll be first down Tigers.
Yeah, another good tough run there. Miller getting wrapped up and still picking up positive yardage, keeping those legs working. Receivers getting in there behind him and helping push him down the field.
So Coach Thompson going to go with Braxton Goodson at quarterback on this drive. Maybe let Keith sit over there. He's young and say, hey, let's calm down.
Settle down a little bit.
Settle down and get those nerves out and give him another chance here in a little bit. What a luxury they have, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Braxton in the shotgun, checks everybody, has the snap, fakes it to Miller. He's going to put his foot in the ground, and not much there, no gain. Good play out there by Warner.
Yeah, had to run through a tackle just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So bring up 2nd and 10. Under 10 left here in the second quarter. 22-6, Warner's in front.
Yep, Tigers slowing things down a little bit here. Goodson comes over to get the play from Coach Thompson.
Yeah, 17 on the play clock. Is it time for the fair yet?
It's got, yeah, it's.
I think it's about time to go ride the Himalaya.
About around the end of September.
It's been a minute.
You know, that was my dream job as a kid, to be the Himalaya
I wanted
DJ.
to run the Himalaya.
Yep.
2nd and 10. Snap. It's going to be a fake. Braxton's going to keep it himself. Just goes right up the middle this time. Gets close to a first down. They're going to put him at about the 49, so 9 yards. He'll be just short. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
That was Isaac Mullen a little slow to get up after that play. He's going to go back down to the ground again. He's, tell you what, that young man has been in on just about every single tackle tonight. He is playing a tough game out there. He's going to get some medical attention.
I hope it's just cramps. We didn't see a lot last week. Of course, it was beautiful. It's a lot more humid right now.
It is a little warmer.
It is definitely humid. I can tell you. Both me and you, but we're out roaming around the neighborhood at 5 a.m. and it's pretty humid out there.
Yeah, they got him back up.
Good, man. Get him some Gatorade. He'll be all right.
Yeah, when you see him do that stiff-legged walk back over to the sideline, that's definitely a cramp. So get him over there and get him hydrated a little bit, and he'll be all right. He's been playing his heart out there, though. He's been all over the field.
I do that same walk every morning, but it's just old age. So.
Stiffness? Yeah. I can relate, yeah.
Oh, man. 8:54 left here in the second quarter as the refs are trying to get the team. The team's all, called timeout, and so the refs are like, all right, it's time to go, guys. Remember how I told you back at the first, they were talking about games starting late because teams. That's another thing they're emphasizing is it's just some of these games last year. We're talking 3.5, 4 hours, and they're trying to speed them up a little. Obviously, if a player's hurt, there's nothing you can do about it. But when they get him off the field and you're still taking extra time out after that, then that's not what they want to do. They want to get the action back at it. So clock runs 8:45. Central has a 3rd and 1 from the Warner 49-yard line. Braxton Goodson has the snaps, going to keep it himself. He's going to have to wait for some blockers. It doesn't happen, but I think he got just enough.
Yep, I think he got it before he got driven back, but he picked up the first down. Good patience. He kind of waited and let the blocks try to set up in front of him there. We got a central lineman.
Miko Ariza had his helmet
lost his
taken off, and he was looking at the ref right there like, what? I mean, we're going to do something about this, and they didn't throw it.
So he's got to come over to the sideline, and that is another young man whom we don't have on our roster, number 71. Try to get his name.
For Central?
Yes.
That's old Matthew Burton down there.
Okay, so he's 71 and not 72.
Yeah, we have, again, with these new uniforms, we got some different numbers. So Matthew's going to come in. Shout out to the Burton family, of course, big part of the mix. His grandma
indeed.
and grandpa, and, of course, his dad. They were there before me. They were there when it all started. So 1st and 10 from the 48. Goodson going to hand it off. Miller this time, right side. Not much there.
Gonna give him,
in there, maybe a yard.
They might give him one, yeah. Cut down, trying to get around the corner. Goodson comes back over to get the play from Coach Thompson. Central slowing it down here.
I think they're going to have to break out the pass again.
I think so, too. I think they're a little gun shy, though, after what happened last time. But at some point they're going to have to.
Still 14 to it's actually 14 to 8 Mayan in front of Kiefer right now. There's a snap. Goodson looking downfield, throws. Oh, nice breakup. Intended for Randolph. No flag.
Yeah, Randolph wanted a flag. The defender had a handful of jersey as Randolph made a cut for the ball, but the official not going to give him the flag.
21-6 Muldrow Bulldogs on front of Waldron. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Burton back in for this 3rd down play. Shore up that offensive line.
Play clock down to 15. So weird watching Central huddle this much. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 8. Brax awaits the snap. Has it. It's going to be an inside handoff to Riker Miller. He's got some room on the outside. Across the 40, down to the 35. He's got a first down to the 33-yard line. Here comes a flag from Highway 64.
Yeah, it came from way behind the play.
Personal foul against Warner, so the run will count. So we'll give him 14 yards on the run.
Yeah, so that's going to be about a 30-yard play.
And then you add the penalty, another penalty, big penalty against.
Yeah, 29 yards on that play.
That's 6 penalties against Warner now. That's going to put it way down. I didn't see it. I know it came from the back. I seen the flag go about 32 feet in the air, though. So the higher it is, the more they mean it. That's what I figured out.
He was very emphatic about that one. So that puts it down inside the 20.
Tigers trying to claw back. No pun intended. 22-6 is the score. They trail. But now they have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 19-yard line. And big shout out to Terry and Brian out there on the cameras. There's a snap. It's going to be an inside handoff to Miller again. Oh, the hole was there. It closed quick, though, but he's going to get down to about the 13, so 6 yards.
Yeah, big D lineman there, big number 63, Shooter Campbell stepped in there and clogged up that hole.
Man, what a cool name. They got some cool names,
they
man.
do.
That's so awesome. Oh, man.
You don't see many Toms and Daves and Bills and Bobs anymore.
That'll be cool in like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know how it kind of goes in cycles.
It does, yeah.
2nd and 4. Ball's placed at the 13. Same 2 in the backfield. Braxton Goodson takes the snap. He's going to give it to Miller on the inside, and not much there, but he's going to fight to about the 9-yard line, so 4 more. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see. No, they're going to call it 3rd 3rd and about 1 here.
You know, Shooter Campbell sounds like somebody you'd hear on the cage on the
Oh,
red dirt.
yeah, that does sound like, that sounds like a really good Texas country artist name. So football doesn't work out, young man. You got a
future.
great name there.
Yeah.
I'd learn how to play the guitar or something if you don't already. That's cool. 3rd and 2 officially from the 10 is where they're going to spot it. Goodson going to keep it himself. Now he goes one way, fakes the other. He's got the first down to about the 3-yard line, so 7 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Another good run. We got another.
First down will be 1st and goal, Tigers.
Yeah, 1st and goal. Got to capitalize here. Kind of got this Eagles defense on their heels. Yeah, we got a lineman's helmet came off. The official sent him off. So number 50, Malachi Bird, comes into the game.
Yeah, that was 56, Bryson Chandler Eastman. So 1st and goal, Tigers. They're going to stay with that same formation. It's working. Goodson and Miller. Brax gets the snap, gives it to Miller on the inside trap, and he's going to follow his lineman into the end zone for the touchdown.
What good job there. That was Burton and Kelsey leading the way, paving the road to the end zone there.
Miller just stood patiently behind them, followed them right into the pay dirt. So great team play there. So the Tigers answer back. They're going to go for 2 here to try to cut it to a 1-score game. Same set, same guys, same everything here. Going for the 2-point conversion. Goodson going to roll to his right, looking. So he's going to take off and get in for the 2-point conversion. So that cuts the lead to 8. It's 22-14. Warner leads. We're going to take a timeout and be back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
We're back here in Central. Tigers answer. Cuts the lead to 22-14. 4.5 minutes left before halftime. If you can, you want to do the old 2-for-1 here. You want to stop them, score with no time left, and then get the ball to open the second half. That's what you want, that Belichick 2-for-1.
Yep, you want to come out, force a good 3 and out, get the ball back with plenty of time.
Of course, that works a lot better for Belichick when he's got Tom Brady. It doesn't work out so much.
It does, yeah.
Some games tomorrow. Now, the Oklahoma State Cowboys are on a bye. I think the Sooners are in Philly. They're going to take on the Temple Owls. Hogs go to Oxford, right?
Yeah,
that'll be a tough game.
Could be a little challenging. Got some good games tomorrow. Got Georgia, Tennessee, Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
Kick is going to be fielded by Antoine. Oh, he misses it. It's resting on the ground, but now he picks it up. You got to watch it, though, because he's got so much speed. He's going to cut back, and he's going to go across the field. He's got room out there, and he's going to finally get tackled, but there's another flag on the play.
Yeah, and we got an injured Eagle on the field as well.
Yeah, he was a missed tackle away from taking that one to the house. Let's see what the flag is. It's probably going to be a block in the back or
a lot of the times that's
clipping or something.
really long, drawn-out plays that change direction so much.
I think. We'll see. They're backing up, so that's probably the case. And don't forget the USC versus the 2-0 Purdue Boilermakers at 2:30 tomorrow.
There you go.
Do you know Barry Odom, the coach at Purdue, became the first Boilermaker coach to win his first 2 games since 1916.
Wow, impressive. I did not know that.
Basketball school, folks.
Except for when you have Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got a blindside block.
Oh, that's a 15-yarder.
Foul.
Wow. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 7th penalty against Warner tonight. And they've had a couple of 15-yarders. They got to clean that up.
Mm-hmm. They're starting deep in their own territory. This is the perfect opportunity for Central here to force a quick out and get the ball back in good field position.
Now, I need all my OU fans to cheer for Purdue, too, because y'all remember Lincoln Riley's still the coach at USC. So I know y'all don't like him. There's a snap. It's going to be a quick screen out here, but Central's ready for it. Nice play.
Good
shot by
tackle.
Chase Beebe. Mika Ariza.
Ariza
comes off of that line and just blows that up.
Yep, showed some quickness getting out there defending that play out on the edge.
2-yard gain, but that's it.
Now Warner content to try to burn as much clock here as they can.
2nd and 8 on the 12-yard line. 4 minutes to go before halftime. Swimmer in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. It's low, but he picks it up. He's going to roll to his right, looking downfield, throws a pass, and it's off the hands. Didn't see who that was, but it's incomplete, and it'll bring up 3rd and long for the Eagles.
Yeah, that was Caden Staley, number 3. Couldn't reel in the catch on the sideline. Would have been a short gain had he caught it. So that stops the clock. Central okay with that. 3:49. Central can get a stop here on this 3rd and long. Set themselves up with some good field position.
It's going to be empty backfield, 5 receivers, 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Everybody is set. Swimmer takes the snap, looks to his right, looking to take off running, looking. Central throw pressure, and it's going to be incomplete. Just threw it away. So heads up play by Swimmer there.
Yeah, great coverage down the field. Nowhere to go with the ball, so just had to chunk it out of bounds.
And that's going to bring up 4th and 8. So the Tigers with a chance here to get some points and maybe tie it up before halftime. They're going to send Braxton Goodson deep. Riker Miller is going to be the short man, as they call it.
Yeah, Goodson will be.
Now, actually, he's going to move on up here to play the safe.
Goodson going to be right at midfield to return this one. I don't think they tried the fake here.
Oh, you never know. Swimmer. Now we have a flag on the play.
I think we got a false start.
Offsides against Central.
Against Central, yeah.
That's going to make it 4th and 3.
Offsides against Central.
Yeah, I thought maybe they got Entwine out there, but they got Central instead. So, yeah, let's make it a little more makeable. 4th down, 4th and 3, but still sitting at their own 18-yard line. That's where this drive started.
Yeah, so you're looking at 4th and 3. Now the fake is really in play. Now they're not even going to send anybody back. And they're all going to kick it. It's going to go to the right side. It's going to be short. It's going to take a central bounce and fall to the 41-yard line. So great field position for the Tigers here. See if they can't get some points before the break.
Yeah, Central still with all their timeouts left as well.
Good stand by the Tigers defense.
Plenty of time here. They can use the whole playbook. Try to tie this thing up before the half.
See what they can do here. Who else plays tomorrow? Texas A&M, Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's
going to be a big
one.
game.
Georgia, Tennessee, that's a big one.
It's going to be a good day to not do any homework, or I'm going to go and get my run in, and I'm going to sit around and do nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be pretty warm again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm turning that air conditioner up. Hadn't had to use it, so we'll even out the electric bill. 1st and 10, Braxton Goodson fakes the handoff, goes to his left side, tries to cut outside, and we'll get a few yards across the 40 down to the 35.
Yeah, nice pickup once he got to the
8
sidelines.
yards.
Turned it up and picked up a little extra yardage.
Turns it into 8 yards. So again, no Chris Locklear tonight, so the stats aren't going to be, well, they're not going to be real good. I'm doing my best. I guess we're going to have to get a backup to Locke since he's going to be Mr. Traveler now.
Yeah, he's a world traveler now.
Good for him. I think he said it's the first time he's ever flown.
Yeah, he was a little.
He was
a little
asking me
antsy
about everything,
it,
and I was like, "Look, man, it's not that big a deal."
He was a little nervous.
I don't blame him. It can be a little wild. 2nd and 4 from the 37. Goodson going to give it to Miller. Miller patiently running behind his line, but a good tackle out there by number 5, Talon Schaefer. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Maybe 1 yard.
Tigers need to convert this 3rd down.
4 down territory here. 3 timeouts for Central. Plenty of time on the play clock here. 22 seconds and counting. Goodson gets the play from Coach Thompson. Third and 3. We approach 2 minutes. 2 on the play clock. Goodson has it, fakes the handoff, going to go to his right, but Warner has it read well. No gain.
Nothing doing. That was big D lineman in there. Big number 77, Francisco Diaz with the tackle. They've seen enough of that run over the right side.
Yeah,
they just
I don't blame
clogged
them.
it up.
That's why I think Central's going to have to air it out here. I think they're probably going to call a timeout here. They're going to let it run. Yeah, Coach Thompson's standing next to the official.
Going to go ahead and let it run, let the play clock run down before taking the timeout. Because if you don't get this, then you don't want to give Warner too much time.
They're going to call a timeout. 1:08 left. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on the mix.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Sallisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Sallisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
.68 seconds left before halftime. Central trails 22-14. Looking at a 4th down and 4 from the 36-yard line of Warner. See what they have here. At halftime, we will go over the scores. I don't think anybody's going to be performing, so we'll go over the scores. Kind of preview next week. Of course, we already mentioned we're going to be at Vian for the Picola Vian game. That's going to be a great one. I'm excited about that.
Central using every bit of this timeout. Yeah, the officials telling them, come on, guys, we got to go.
Yep.
Coach Thompson getting every bit of good out of that timeout that he could.
I used to, when he was my neighbor, I'd say, what are you doing with that extra 4 or 5 seconds? He says, I yell at him. No. What do you think I'm doing? I'm coaching him up. 4th down for the Tigers. Goodson has it, fakes it, looking downfield, has to throw it. Maybe a little early, but Randolph's out there, and it's a touchdown! 36 yards. Gavin Randolph, look at your McDonald's instant replay. Goodson was under tremendous pressure, but gets it for the 36-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Goodson just outran his defender.
So, was it Goodson or Randolph? Randolph, with the
sorry.
catch. That was his first catch tonight.
I just ran right by his defender.
I thought I had it wrong, Clint. Sorry. So 36 yards. And Central cuts it to 2, and they have a chance to tie it up before halftime. The Cardiac Cats back at it again here. Goodson going to be in the shotgun formation. Same set. This has been working. Miller's back there with him. Goodson going to try to run it himself, following his blockers, looking, cannot get in. But still, the Tigers run just almost all the time off. 1:02 left before halftime. That was a great play. Goodson, he waited as long as he could, got absolutely hammered. But Gavin Randolph using that track speed, Clint, to get out there.
That just ran right by his defender.
Woo.
Outran the coverage.
That's what we like to see.
Perfectly drawn up play coming out of that timeout.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to have the kickoff here. We're going to keep it here between breaks. We're about to come to halftime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. This is here at the first of the year. We're trying to get gelled just like everybody else. Getting back into high school football. I think that there's some big games tomorrow I'm seeing.
Yeah, it'll be some good action.
And, of course, on Sunday.
Got the Super Bowl rematch on Sunday.
Yeah. Is that the late game?
It's 3 o'clock.
Okay. That's late for me.
Yeah.
So that's actually better because those 8, 7 o'clock games, I can't keep.
I know that one last night. I tried my best to stay awake, and I just couldn't do it.
I couldn't either. So I'm glad. I'm just glad they're playing on Sunday now. And so how about that Daniel Jones looking like Tom Brady out there? I told people, listen, let's not get too excited. But he actually has an offensive line now.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference.
That does help, when you're not running for your life.
So here we go. Here comes the kickoff. Peyton Merrill kicks it short, and it's on the ground. Warner picks it up. That was almost tremendous.
Good job there by the Tiger special teams.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was number 20, Logan Collins, pouncing on the loose ball.
Real quick, Legal ID, you're listening to the Mix 105.1, KXMX, Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith, Vian, Central, Roland, Gans, Gore, Weber Falls. Y'all know who you are. We're proud to be your hometown radio station, folks. Game of the weekend, it's 13th season now.
Wow.
Yep. Started off on radio, switched to streaming in 2020. And it's been well ever since. And we couldn't do it without you, the fans, of course, our advertisers, the schools, everybody. It's teamwork, and we're glad to be a part of it. Swimmer going to throw a pass. It's tipped at the line.
Yeah, I guess his hand got hit, I think, as he was throwing the ball.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Good job by Perez there to knock down the ball.
Yeah, Ethan
Mason
Perez.
Blaylock, number 74, letting his guy know that he got the better of him on that play. I love it.
Stops the clock with just under 58 seconds.
Yeah, Tigers got 2 timeouts here. I don't know what. I think Warner's just.
I think they're just ready to get to the half.
I think they're going to look for number 10. He's out here in the slot on the right side, kind of in a different position. Snap. It's going to be a handoff on the end around to Christopher Gonzalez, and he's not going to get much to about the 39, so 6 yards. See if Coach Thompson, he does. Is he going to use the timeout?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet.
Nope, not yet. He's going to let the clock run. Now we got a timeout. Let's see. I think Warner's
going to use their last timeout. We'll keep it here again because we got the halftime break coming up. Yeah, we've got some game because we've got the next 2 games scheduled for game of the week. And then after that, I'm not real sure. So
yeah, by that point in the season, you can kind of see how things are shaking out and what your good matchups are going to be.
You know, that's we try to get as many teams as we can. We want to get everybody on game of the week. That's the ultimate goal because we love all our schools that much. But you know, once we get towards the end, I just leave the date open because we never know who's going to be. It could be a district game. Could be. We want to bring you the best game. You know, and so that's kind of where we go with this. Me and Clint are the ones we decide where we go. We've done it for them. I think we do a pretty good job. There's some times, like last week, we wish we could be at 4 different places.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we have not figured that out yet.
Yeah,
so,
or when we get to the postseason. But,
yes.
You just can't do it.
I think everyone understands that now, and so nevertheless, we appreciate it. So 3rd and 6 after the timeout. Going to have to watch here. There's a snap. Looking downfield. Swimmer, Central does a good job of holding it. They're going to sack him all the way back at about the 27-yard line. It's about a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, Braxton Pruitt with the sack. Coach Thompson, Yep, Coach Thompson burned a timeout here. So that brings up 4th and 11. So Coach Thompson can stop the clock and try to set up another big pass play here.
You can't take them with you. The timeouts, you cannot take them with you.
We have a timeout on the field. It'll be 4th down for the Eagles.
Yeah, I think Warner, they just want to get to that locker room and kind of hit that reset.
Well, here's the thing. If they would have just ran the ball, Coach Thompson would have let the clock run out. And so, but if you're not going to, if you're going to be calling timeouts, he is as well.
Yeah, and of course the Tigers will get the second half kick.
Because you get a big special teams play here.
Yeah, you can turn this game around real quick.
I'm sitting here looking at this track, Clint, and I bet I've ran 2,000 miles around this track. Whenever I was training for marathons here, I would come here because it had those little lights, so it was me and the cows in the pasture. So this is where I ran. Looking back on it, didn't do me much good because there's no hills here, but it was a safe place to run, and we enjoyed living out here. And, of course, we've moved into town now. We're city folk like you, so it's okay.
That's not bad.
No. I'm approximately 42 seconds from work now. So
there is something to be said for that.
So we're going to get a punt here. Swimmer. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be a snap. Swimmer's kick is going to go short and out of bounds. Rolls to about the 45. So 17 seconds for the Tigers, and they have a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 49.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's where it went out.
Central.
So 51-yard. I don't know how the kicking is for the Tigers this year, but you would think you'd want to get at least 30.
At least 30, yeah. I don't know, Coach Thompson, that last play he drew up out of a timeout. Let's see what he comes up with here.
Fun fact, this track is .272 miles long. Just FYI. Don't ask me how I know that. So here we go. 1st and 10 from basically midfield. They're going to stay with that same set. Goodson going to just hand it off to Miller, and Riker trying to break something. He's got some room. He's at the 45, inside the 40, down to about the 37, so he gets 12 yards. Coach Thompson calls. No, he's not going to call the timeout. He's going to try to get him to go. He's got the timeout. They're going to have to get to the line, though.
Got to wait for him to move the chains. Chain crew.
This might be a little coaching here. 5 seconds. So you got 17 yards, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They're not going to get it off, and oh, man. Still a good run there and a good way to end the half as Miller. Let me put this down here. Got a 12-yard run there. So 22 to 20. The Tigers trail. It was a great game, great first half. Something tells me the second half is going to be just as good. We will take a timeout. We're going to pay some bills, and we'll be right back here on The Mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
People from all over save at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Salisal.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisal, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken's Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
And we're back here in Central, 22-20. Warner leads, but boy, I tell you, they had about 3 big plays. They returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. They then had a long touchdown pass, and then another interception. And so they have really took advantage of special teams and big plays. Other than those 3 or 4 plays, the Tigers have played very well. They plowed their way back into it. The big problem for Warner has been turnovers and penalties. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties, 2 of those 15-yarders, and then 4 of those 10-yarders. So the penalties have been a big thing. A couple of turnovers for each team. But if I'm Coach Thompson, I like where I'm at right now. You started off with a big touchdown give up, and now you're only down by 2 points. You get the ball to start the second half. I got to think that Coach Thompson likes where he is at. I've got some stats here, but I haven't totaled them up. I will tell you that Memphis Swimmer has a 50-yard touchdown pass. That was to DeAntoine, who's been outstanding for the Eagles out there. He caught that touchdown for, let me look here, for the Central Tigers. Aiden Smith has about 30 yards rushing. Brax Goodson has a 2-yard touchdown. Miller has a 3-yard touchdown. And then that great pass from Braxton Goodson to Gavin Randolph for 36 yards under tremendous pressure. They missed a 2-point conversion, but cut it to a 2-point game. And, again, I think Coach Thompson and crew are much happier than they were about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, when Weber's Falls came out and took that opening kickoff to the house, that really kind of could have taken the wind out of the sails for Central, but they battled back in and, you know, pulled it to just a 2-point game here.
Yeah, we don't have any band. We have bands, but I don't think either one of them are going to perform tonight. So it looks like the kids are having their own football. I need to have the cheerleaders throw our footballs out. That's what I need to do. But all in all, good first half for, I think, if I'm Warner, you got to clean those penalties up. Even for this game, you don't want that type of stuff to carry over, because that's, you know, getting penalties. It's in racing, NASCAR racing, they say cautions breed cautions. That's when there's a wreck. Wrecks breed wrecks. I'm afraid in football too, especially at the younger levels, penalties breed penalties. So you want to get that under control, and I really think that if they can do that, and then give Central a lot of credit. Swimmer has had no time back there. He's had no time to throw.
The defensive line's done a great job.
They are blowing up that offensive line. On the flip side of things, other than a couple of runs, Warner's did a great job controlling the line, not allowing Central to run. So I think, I don't know, Kiefer Bailey's thrown a couple of interceptions, so Coach Thompson kind of pulled him to the side, put Brax out there at quarterback. I think you got to give him another shot.
Yeah, I think so. You gotta,
I would, but I'm not the coach. But I'd give him another shot.
So.
And let him learn from it. He's just a sophomore. Listen, Coach Thompson's been coaching for 100 years, so he knows exactly what he's doing here, and he knows how to handle these young men. So, man, it's turned into a beautiful night. It's one of those nights I wish we were outside, but I'm not going to take that. But you got some scores for us, Clint?
Yeah, all of these games are at the half currently. Muldrow up 28-14 over Waldron. The Golden Arrows of Lavaca up 36-0 over Roland. Gans hanging around. Watts up 6-0 at the half. Vian up 22-8 over Kiefer. Look at Gore, 12-6 over Mounds at the half.
Good.
And Webbers Falls 28-0 over Canadian.
All right, we just need Gans to come back and win. Coach Hickson is doing a great job. You know, I talked about this on County Talk today, that Gans, and this may sound silly to somebody listening, but they've made it through the first 2 games without the mercy rule.
Yeah.
That's big in 8-man football, especially where they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. So that is if you're looking at it from an outsider's perspective, that is a big sign of improvement. And now Watts, these two are kind of rivals too.
Yeah, they play some tough
Watts
games.
Engineers, I think it is. Yeah. So, maybe Coach Hickson and those guys can come back and win that game. That would be huge. And Webbers Falls taking care of Canadian. That's big. Maybe if Roland, I don't know how good the Golden Arrows are. They're usually pretty good.
They are usually pretty tough,
over there in Lavaca. So that's a tough contest. Central will actually be going to Roland next week. So, again, that's one of those times we wish it could be 2 places at once. But unfortunately, we will not be at that game. We, of course, will be at Viam for Pecola. Again, that's – I tried to talk Coach Thompson to moving that to Thursday. We could do them both.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't pull that off?
No, well, last year everybody wanted to play on Thursday.
Yeah.
And this year nobody wants to play on Thursday. So it's I think that's what it was. I think last year they're like, look, we moved games to Thursday. It's somebody else's turn, and nobody did. So I'm just glad we got enough officials to handle all these games. But, again, next week we'll be in Vian, St. John's Stadium, up on our little perch. KP and everybody will be up there.
It's like a family,
Coach Boyd,
like a family reunion, like when we come here.
I know. Then they'll have us. They'll have us some food. They feed us well, and all our schools take care of us.
They do.
And we're very, very thankful for that. Trust me, folks. I've worked for other places where you're lucky. I tell people this. I'm not lying. Would call games. We had a company truck, and we would back it in, put the tailgate down, and call from there because the school would not let us come in and call the game on radio. So that was, gosh, when I was in Northwest Arkansas. Nobody around here has ever done that. But trust me, anytime I'm in the stadium, I'm happy. A lot of we're fortunate enough. I was telling somebody the other day, one of my friends, and he does broadcasting in Texas. So even the small schools there have giant press boxes, and I'm like, listen, buddy. Most of the times we're in the stands.
Yeah,
we don't care. As long as we can do a mic or have our microphone and have a camera on, we're going to be there. So again, next week it's Vian Pecola. The week after that it is, I can't tell you yet. You have to tune in next week to figure that one out. Well, there's about 6 minutes left before the end of halftime, so we're gonna pay some bills, take some breaks here. Hang with us, and we'll be right back here on The Mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IB sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines, plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
National Bank of Salisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Salisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Salisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Salisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
People from all over save at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisaw. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisaw. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home of the low-price cars.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
And we're back here in Central. Halftime is almost over. Good to see everybody out in the crowd.
Yeah, good.
We're going to be throwing some footballs here in a second. Thanks to Local Bank. Seeing Trey down there. Appreciate him sponsoring these. This is something old school we decided to bring back. I don't know why. I thought of it one day. Again, I'm not trying to take total credit for it. Our sales team went out and sold it and, bought them all. But I don't think it's a throwback. And we posted about it online, and people were just in love with it. We threw them, the cheerleaders, both for Roland and Muldrow, threw them out last week, and everybody loved them. I saw kids playing with them under the bleachers,
Yeah. Used to have a whole collection of Black Diamond ones from when the kids were in school.
That's where I had them. So thankfully all the schools have allowed their cheerleaders to throw them. So we've got a backup plan if there ever comes a time they don't want us to throw them, which I can see why. But we will just hand them out. I actually had a handful and was handing them out to some kids in the stands. You know what I used to do, Clint? I would go when I saw the cheerleaders getting ready to throw. I'd go under the bleachers and they would fall through.
Yep,
I would have one.
You were planning ahead.
That's what we were doing. So we got a great game here for those of you tuning in for an actual football game. 22-20 is the score at halftime. Central will get the ball. I want to talk about something here real quick, and I want to make sure that I get everything under control here. I saw Scotty Chapman there at the break, and unfortunately his mother passed away earlier this week. His mom was a teacher here at Central and beloved by I got a cousin that said that she was the nicest lady, best teacher he ever had, and saved him from getting in a lot of trouble. And I heard that from a lot of people. Melissa Chapman was her name. We know her as Mrs. Chapman. And she used to call the station. She would call the station when we were going to do a Central game, and I missed it. I missed that call this week because she would always call and tell us everything. She knew everything about the Central Tigers, and she's going to be missed. And we send our thoughts and prayers to Coach Chapman and his family. That's a big loss. And not only that, the Central community, again, she was a teacher here, and just from seeing online the responses, people loved her and they're going to miss her, and we hate that for Scotty and his family, but it happens. So back deep, I'm going to give this to Joe while I'm thinking about it. It's the key to the van because I don't want to run off with it.
All right, he had to.
I think the Central concession stand, pound for pound, might be the best in the area. They got everything. Look at these nachos that Mr. Ford's got over here. Chili cheese with jalapenos.
That's good stuff.
Man. Well, here we go. We're finally underway, or about to be anyway. Christopher Gonzalez will kick off. They haven't done an onside yet. And here we go. Nope, they're going to kick it deep. And nobody's out there. Randolph's going to have to reel it in, and he's going to pick it up at the 2-yard line. Going to try to make something out of it, and then he's going to get up to the 15. That's it. So a great kickoff by Warner. Their special teams have been on point tonight.
Yeah, they kicked off onside kick every time last week. You know, Central practiced that a lot this week with their hands team, and then they've kicked it deep every time tonight. That young man was happy with his football.
1st and 10, Tigers back. I've given up on keeping snaps, y'all. I'll get the big plays. And Locke, you're getting a raise, buddy.
He's good.
It may be 10 cents, but you're getting a raise. That's all I got. But I think Locke would do this for free.
He would. He loves it. Yeah, he's good at it.
I think most of us would, but he sure does love doing it. It's going to be a snap and a handoff to Miller. Boy, not much there.
No,
maybe we're going to say nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That D-line just clogged everything up there. That was big number 77, Francisco Diaz again. Anchor on that defensive line.
It's really weird. Both of these teams huddling, slowing it down. We're used to seeing fast-paced, but Coach Thompson told us at Media Day that, they were going to change the offense up a little bit and maybe slow it down a little bit. You can go back and watch all those Media Day interviews. They're on the Mixed Facebook page. All the local teams are on there. Kids did a great job. The coaches always do a great job. And here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Thompson is livid, which is not very common. So timeout on the field. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, he hates to have to burn that timeout early on here in the second half.
That is one thing I miss about living out here is Coach Thompson was literally my neighbor. I mean, we shared a driveway. And after games, we'd always just sit on his back patio and talk about. And especially if it was a game that we did, I'd make notes like, what did you do? And some of the answers he would give me was,
oh yeah, that's interesting to get that insight.
Yeah, it really was. And honestly, I could probably call the coaches after games and talk to them about it, but. Usually I just leave well enough alone.
Yeah,
they got a lot
going on.
They got enough. They don't want to talk to me after a game. They want to go home and eat dinner and go to watch film. I say go to bed. Most of them stay up and watch film, so rewatch the game. All right, now we're going to get back underway. So Central has to burn a timeout. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 15. Goodson takes a snap, play action, throws a long pass there. Randolph comes back and gets it at the 43-yard line, 28 yards and a first down.
Yeah, that's one of those that was underthrown, but it actually benefited Randolph because the defender was running full speed trying to keep up with him because he's fully aware of Randolph's speed. Underthrown, Randolph looked back and saw it, so he just came back to the ball and got it while the defender was still running.
Yeah, I think that might have been drawn up that way because I don't know, whatever the case, it worked, and that's exactly what the Tigers need. 1st and 10 from the 43 now. It's a snap, going to be a give to Miller inside. It gets a hole across the 50, 45, all the way down to the 44-yard line. That's going to be 13 yards and a first down.
That's what happens when you soften up that defense a little bit, hit a couple of those big pass plays. You start picking up some of those big runs now.
Thought there was a flag on the play, but there was not. So 1st and 10 from the Warner 44-yard line. Tigers trying to take the lead here. It's going to be another give to Miller. They read it well this time, and he's going to rumble. He fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. And
I think Central got it back.
I think Central did get it back. They're going to put it at the 41, so 3 yards. Fumble is recovered by the Tigers, so the drive continues.
Yeah, I couldn't really see who jumped on it. It was on the far side of the field. In a pile of linemen, but
we're going to have to
Central
start bringing
back on it.
Some Windex with us, especially this time of year, these first games.
Let me get a squeegee.
Yeah, hey, okay, I got you now. I actually have one of those. I have an extra one. 2nd and 7 from the 42. Goodson and Miller in the backfield. There's the snap. Oh, it rolls back to Braxton. He goes to his left, throws a quick pass to Randolph.
I think he got it.
Oh, what a catch.
He did. That was a NFL-type catch, dragging the toes on the sideline, staying in bounds. Great awareness.
12 yards on the first down. What a great catch by Kevin Randolph,
Holy
who
moly,
is
what a
turning
catch.
into a good weapon for the
Wow, what awareness to know where he was, look down, make sure he
Jump.
kept those toes in.
Yes, that was great.
Great catch.
So 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Good drive being put together here by Central out of the halftime. There's a snap. Give off to Miller again. Inside. Gets across the 30. Gets 3 yards the hard way.
Yeah, there you see, again, the result of hitting a few of those pass plays. Really softens up that defense and picking up some decent runs here.
Yeah, we've mentioned it already, but, man, Gavin Randolph over the last couple of years, he has just completely just became so, better and better. Every time we see him, he's fast. He's got track speed. You know, he's a track guy, which, I'm always fond of. But sometimes that doesn't translate to the football field. You get a little out of control, but he's doing a good job with it here, and he's turned into a really good weapon for both these quarterbacks. Goodson with Smith as the H-back. It's going to be a fake. Goodson's going to keep it himself. He's across the 25-20, 19-yard line, 9 yards and a first down.
Boy, just gashing this defense. Again, over the right side of that line. That's where they've been running most of the night. Yeah, doing some good run blocking.
Yeah, and these runners, no matter who it is, they're being very patient, following those linemen downfield and taking what you get.
You see some defenders out there with their hands on the hips. Central just taking it to them here on this drive.
1st and 10 from the Warner 19-yard line. Same backfield. Goodson's going to take it, hands it off to Miller. Same play. Warner's ready for it this time. No gain.
Yeah, they've seen enough of that. That was the big man Diaz in there again with the tackle. That clock running. Central has burned half of this third period so far.
Man, that's very we're not used to that from Central.
No,
that's
not at all.
a bad
They usually
thing,
just
though.
go rapid fire, no huddle.
That's more of a Brandon Tyler type thing.
Yeah, they're just keeping that clock running.
Of course, the Black Diamonds off tonight. That's why you're not seeing them. Coach Tyler and the crew getting ready for Eufaula next week. Goodson's going to keep it, trying to stretch it out, and just nothing there.
Nope.
I don't think he got anything.
Yeah, good job stringing that play out by the defense, not letting him get around the edge, just forced him out of bounds. Ran out of running room. Yeah, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. Central needs to convert here. Try to take the lead. Again, don't know what their place kicking situation looks like, but you would think that they're potentially in field goal range, but
yeah, we'll see here.
Don't know who their place kicker is.
They're going to have to hurry. They didn't want to burn another timeout. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and the ball is on the ground. I think they're going to get a false start here. Yeah,
Oh, I think that was
that may be a blessing.
A blessing there for sure.
Yeah, Central, they already burned one timeout. They didn't want to burn another one here.
So it's going to be 3rd and 14 now. We'll back it up. It's going to put the ball back at the 24-yard line of the Eagles.
Here's some 4A scores. Ada 23, McAllister 7, Poto 57, Tulsa Noah 27. Stillwell, their brand new field.
Yes.
Did you see that up there?
Beautiful.
Our buddy Jordan Barlow, the new coach at Stillwell, 28-13 over Keys. Broken Bow over Idabel, 21-0. There's a snap. Goodson fakes it. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's going to have to roll out, and he's going to get out of there, and he's not going to get much, but it could have been a lot worse. He's going to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, dodged a tackle in the backfield. So it's going to bring up 4th and long, 4th and 13.
This is kind of no man's land.
It is after getting backed up. Let's see. We got. Oh, we're changing out the ball here, so we maybe. Yeah, Central wanted to change out the ball, so.
20-6 Gore up over Shotomazey right now. So 4th and 14, they're going to go for it. Goodson going to throw a pass. It's caught out here by Randolph. Gets down to the 12, and he's going to be short of the first down, but still not a bad play for Central.
Yeah, couldn't shake the tackle. Good sure tackle out there in the open field by the defender. It's going to be about just a couple yards shy of the yard to gain there, so turnover on downs. Seems like Warner's been backed up in their own end of the field here good part of this game.
Randolph, 4 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. So what is that?
Not bad.
22-yard average.
Had over 100 last week.
So 1st and 10 Eagles. Again, they're backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost once again.
Yeah, they've been backed up all night. But as we've seen, one pass play can change that real quick with this team. You can't fall asleep out there in coverage.
Getting lined up. Now we're going to have a flag on the play. That's going to be delay of game, pardon me.
Delay of game against Warner.
Another penalty. That's 8 against the Eagles. Going to put them even deeper in their own end zone. Closer to their own end zone, I should say. Now, didn't Tallahena play a game here a few weeks ago? Did you do the announcing for it? Wow, look at Mr. Ford.
He's a
jack of all trades. All teams, I guess. Yeah. Of course, Tallahena, I think they had some storm damage to their field. That's why they used here. Of course,
we've been down there a few times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a tradition-rich school down there.
Yeah, they showed last year they're back. Making it all the way to the state championship game. Oh, low snap. Swimmer's able to go down and get it. He's going to get across the 12, plows his way to the 15. Gets 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and about 7.
Tackled by Leland Kelsey.
Of course, Coach Kelly Gravitt down there at Tallahena. He's been down there forever.
He has.
Won a lot of games and district championships. Of course, you always see Tallahena with all these passing leagues in the summer. He's friends with all the coaches up here, and it works well. 2nd and 7.
Clock ticking down toward 5 minutes to go here in this third period. Fast-moving third quarter.
Swimmer has it. It's going to be a handoff to Logan Collins. He gets the edge, turns it up, has a first down. He's across the 30, still on his feet, 40, 45, 50, 45-yard line. 40 yards and a first down for Collins.
And, we got a flag back here. Yeah, back close to the original line of scrimmage. I'm going to say maybe we got ourselves a hold out there on the edge where he got around the corner.
Yep, that's going to be the 9th penalty, the 3rd holding call against the Eagles. That reminds me of Bum Phillips when he was coaching the Oilers. It was on one of those football folly things. He's mic'd up, and he looks at the ref, and he goes, that's 3 holding penalties on one football team in a quarter and a half. And he waits, and he goes, that ain't funny. So that's 3 holding penalties. That's not a quarter and a half. It's more like 2.5 quarters. But Eagles going to have to get these penalties cleaned up, though.
Yeah, that was a good run that was negated there. He broke about 4 tackles.
Clock rolls under 5. 2nd and 15 now, back at the 19-yard line. Wipes out a 40-yard run. Snap on the ground, hand off to Collins, and he's not going to get anything.
Stacked up.
No gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
Met back there by Ariza. Pruitt back there as well. The defensive line holding the ground. Going to force a 3rd and call it 6.
See what they do, and there's another flag on the play. It's another false start.
Yeah, it's a false start, so that's going to back them on up. That's going to make it about a 3rd and 11.
It's 85 yards and penalties against Warner.
3rd and that's going to be closer to 12 now, 3rd and 12. So the Eagles not doing themselves any favors.
And thanks to Edwards Auto Sales for sponsoring our scoreboard here tonight and all the score updates. We're sure to appreciate them. Snap. Going to be a screen throwback. It's caught out here. They got some room. They got something here, Clint. That's going to be 30, 40, cuts back inside all the way to the 44-yard line. That's 30 yards. I believe that was number 9, Trey Antoine.
Yeah, they did a good job setting that play up. Got some blockers out front. Led him down the field.
So 30 yards off the screenplay.
That gets
exactly what the Eagles need.
Yeah, that gets them away from their own goal line. Got a little breathing room here.
So 1st and 10. Swimmer. Low snap, it's behind his legs. Tigers jump on it. They get the fumble recovery. See who that was out there? I believe that was number 8 for the Tigers.
Ethan Perez.
Ethan Perez.
Good play.
Nice speed off the corner. He saw the ball on the ground, able to go pick it up. Another turnover.
Well, just when Warner gets something going, gets a little momentum, and another miscue, Perez makes him pay for it.
And he saw that on the ground, and he took off quick. And a huge turn of events here. So now it's 1st and 10 Tigers at the Warner 30-yard line. Got to cash in on one of these eventually. Randolph split way out here. He's on single coverage to see if they maybe try something to him. He's all alone out here by himself. They're playing 10 yards off, too. It's a snap. It's going to be a give, though, to Miller, and Riker goes across the 30 to 29, 1 yard.
Tough run up the middle.
Eventually, I think they're going to have to try something with Randolph out here. If they're going to leave him by himself and they're going to play that far off of him, maybe a little give and go or maybe a little post route out. I don't know, something.
Central content to let that clock go. It's down to 2.5 remaining here in this 3rd quarter.
Legal ID time. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Of course, watching on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are, we appreciate you tuning in. Got a good one here, 22-20. 2nd and 9 Tigers. Snap, fake, dropping back. Goodson looking, throws a long pass, has Randolph in the end zone. Touchdown. Did he hold on? He
got
did. 29 yards. And now we're going to get a penalty afterwards. Great catch from Gavin Randolph on the replay. What a great play. Great throw by Brack stepping in there, too.
Boy, took a shot at the end but held on to it going to the ground. And then we're going to get an unsportsmanlike at the end of the play. A little frustration on the part of the Eagles.
See who they call it, who they call it on, though.
Great job by Randolph, though, just holding on to that ball. He took a shot.
Oh, man, he did. We have a touchdown is good. Then we have a personal foul against Warner, so another penalty. That puts them at 100 yards in penalties. That is their 3rd personal foul, too.
Yeah.
That gives Central the 4-point lead. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to stay. And this set has worked well for them. Brooks out wide. Bailey in the slot. Randolph the split in. It's going to be a fake to Miller. Goodson fighting, trying to get in, and he will not get there. But the Tigers still take the lead, 26-22. We will take a quick timeout. We will be right back here on The Mix.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Salisaw.
Well, Clint, I don't want to say that we predicted that, but we saw this single coverage out here with Gavin Randolph. We knew eventually they were going to go to it, and he just turned on the track speed, the little post route in, took a huge shot at the end, and still held on, and he is having himself a night.
Tell you what, he's
got catches of 36, 28, and 29, including 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's showing some next level skill here with that one, holding on after the big hit, toe tapping the sideline over here for the catch for the big first down. You know, we talked about it. We saw him progress last year. Just as that season went on, he gained a lot of confidence and just started playing better and better, and he is just really doubling down on that this season.
5 catches for an average of 23.4 yards, 117 yards, 23.4 yard average, and 2 touchdowns, and we still got a quarter to go. Tigers can't let up here.
Yeah, they got themselves a weapon there in Mr. Randolph.
So with the penalty, they're going to kick off from the Warner 45-yard line. It's Peyton Merrill kicking off. Warner has it. Oh, they've got some room. They're going to tackle him at about the 36, and there's going to be a face mask on top of it.
Yep, face mask on the tackle there at the end. So that's going to take the ball just about out to midfield.
But to be honest with you, that may have saved the touchdown. Hopefully the young man didn't get hurt, which I don't think he did.
He's right back up. So that's going to put the ball, probably just over into the central side of
so
stripe.
That kind of gets rid of the 15-yard penalty that Warner had.
Yeah, so that's going to put it at about the 48-yard line or so of the Tigers. Yep, just right at the nose of the ball, right on the 48-yard line. So good field position here for the Eagles. Let's see if they can capitalize. They've kind of been taking the old 1 step forward, 2 steps back here as of late.
But both of these teams, we've seen it. They can explode on a play easy. Snap, swimmer. He's got some room on the left side across the 40 to about the 38, so 10 yards, and now we're going to have a flag, another flag here.
We got all kinds of extracurricular
No, guys, come on, we can't have that. Come on.
We got hats flying, flags flying, shoes flying.
Okay, yeah, people are going to back. Oh, no, now we have.
We got an official trying to, a
coach,
a Warner coach trying to contain his players.
We don't want that. Come on, guys.
Wow, we got all kinds of things to sort out here.
Yep. That's unfortunate. We may have some ejections.
Credit to the coaches from both sides coming out and
hey, man,
trying to get that under wraps.
Hey, listen, this is game 2. You're still you still got a lot of aggression you want to get out. But,
sure.
And hopefully nobody's hurt. We're always told that if you're going to throw punches, don't hit their helmet.
No, that's not.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Not wise. Yeah.
You know, there weren't a lot of punches thrown back. I mean, there was a lot of shoving, a lot of names talking, but we didn't.
No, not very often.
Maybe there was some headbutting, but there's all kinds of stuff to work out here. We got towels, we got hats.
Yeah, this is officials conferencing here. See, there goes your footballs making their way out into the crowd.
Thanks to local bank and the mix. Yeah.
Pretty well received.
All right. Again, thanks to local bank for that. What a perfect time.
Yeah. Got a pretty long stoppage in play here while the officials are sorting everything out.
Man, those cheerleaders got some arms, Clint.
They do.
Wow, they almost got in here. Yeah, we want to thank local bank, Trey Gardner.
All right, they're bringing the coaches over, too. I think they're probably going to.
Yeah, there's going to be some ejecting. And that stinks because if you get ejected here, you're missing I think you missed the whole game. I don't think it's like the NFL where you miss like the equivalent. Right. Well, I don't remember the rule on that.
Yeah, I really didn't see what all kind of started this whole thing. It was just at the end of the play on that tackle there. So
yeah, there was a hard tackle, and then there was one guy shoved, and another guy shoved, and this guy shoved, and then the mosh pit started, and
yeah, we're still sore. Now one of the Warner coaches basically tackled one of his players to keep him from going back into the fray.
All right, here we go. We got personal foul against Central, personal foul against Warner, so it cancels them out.
So after all that, the foul's offset.
But I think we'll see if we have any ejections here, because I think that's the big thing you got to worry about. Did we see anybody?
I haven't yet.
Well, that's good, right? I mean, it didn't look that bad. Easy for me to say, but.
Okay, so there were 2 personal fouls against Central, 1 against Warner, so the one will be assessed, the other one's offset.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, so that puts the ball down inside the 25-yard line of the Tigers.
All right. So 1st and 10, the ball's going to be at the Central 24-yard line now. Swimmer takes the snap, going to be a handoff inside. Nice run. I believe that was number 5. I lost my roster.
There you go.
Talon Schaefer. There we go.
That was number 7, Cage Poindexter. Number 8, Ethan Perez, combining on the tackle for Central.
I don't know. I stole your paper.
That's all right.
I got all kind of sticker. There we go. We'll give you some score updates here at the end of the quarter. I think most of our local teams in pretty good shape. We're going to stack 2 receivers each side. Look at the one up top. They're double stacked. And it's going to do all that, and it's odd-dressing because they give it to Mullen, and it's going to be not much.
Yeah, they're going to give him maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
.44 seconds.
Yeah, snap the ball one more time here.
Yeah, there's no wind, nothing, so I don't think it really matters which end zone you're in here. 3rd and 4 from the Tiger 19. Swimmer takes the snap. Looking. He's under tremendous pressure. He's going to take off running. They're going to knock him out of bounds at about the 13. He's going to get the first down, though.
19 seconds left here to go in the 3rd quarter after he got forced out of bounds.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from about the 13. Seconds. Clock has stopped as Swimmer went out of bounds. Tiger fans on their feet. Swimmer, low snap, fakes the screen. He's in trouble, and he gets out of there somehow, but it's still going to be no gain. I think it was Ariza and Perez, and that may be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It will be. We got a good one here, folks. 26-22. In favor of the Tigers. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And we're back here in Central, 26-22. I think we got some scores here, Clint, and in particular, 29-24. Vian is leading at Kiefer. 4:54 left in the fourth. Let's see here. Gans up 16-12 over Watts in the fourth. Lavaca, let's see what was the last score we had there. 28-22 Muldrow over Waldron. Singing some Neil Diamond out here. Oh, they got to cut it off.
Thought we were at Fenway Park.
I know. I was about to get it. There's a snap. Swimmer. Quick throw over the head. Intended for number 2, Jace Beebe.
One more score update. Roland on the board. Lavaca leading 36-12.
Okay. Gore up 34-6 over Mounds. Weber Falls 44 Canadian 6. So it looks like everybody's good right now except for Vian in a close game, and then hopefully the Grizzlies can pull one off. That would be a big win for them. Third and 10 for the Eagles here. They're at the Central 12-yard line. Field goal does you no good anyway. Snap. Swimmer under tremendous pressure. He's going to get out of there, but not much. He may have lost a yard. Actually, he lost 2 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 12 from the 14.
Ariza back there in the backfield again, causing some trouble. He's been back there a lot tonight. He and Pruitt been making a living back there in the Eagle backfield. Yep, 4th and long, 4th and 12.
They'll have to go for it here. 4th and 12. No penalties here for the Tigers. You don't want any penalties here.
Keep an eye on Mr. Antoine there.
Yeah,
he's been
down
quiet.
Here, single coverage.
He's been quiet here in the second half.
Now they're going to bring a safety over, and we're going to have a pre-snap. Oh, they're going to get Central, I think, offsides.
Yep, they did. Give them an extra 5, so make it 4th and 7 now.
So that's another penalty for them. That's their 8th penalty. Actually, yes, 8th penalty. Still 29-24. Vian in front of Kiefer. There's just about 4 minutes left in that game. Got to keep an eye on that Gans-Watts game.
Good test early on for the Wolverines.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. 4th and 7. Swimmer, high snap, reels it in, rolls to his right, looking, he's in trouble. He's going to get sacked. He tries to throw it at the end, but it doesn't matter. Big sack on the play.
Braxton Pruitt back there again.
Braxton Pruitt with a big one. There you go.
Central defense getting it done there on 4th down, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think we're too early to try to start killing the clock here, so if you're the Tigers, you want to go down and get some points here.
Yep, I think so. Make it a 2-possession game, and then you can start doing that. Tigers just kind of keep doing what you've been doing. They've been softening up that defense a little bit with the run, and then when they back off a little, when they kind of crowd the line a little bit, go in man coverage, then you hit Randolph down the field on one of these big pass plays.
So 1st and 10, ball is spotted at the 15-yard line. They're going to go with that same formation of Goodson, Miller, and Smith in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Miller, and Warner is ready on that. It's going to be a big loss back to the 15. That's not right.
Mr. Diaz back there wreaking havoc.
That's about a 4-yard loss.
Actually, that was Case Purdom of 72 on the tackle.
See some other scores here.
2nd and 13.
Pacola won. Oh boy, 72-6 was the last.
Ooh, mercy.
Score I had in that one. There's the snap. Another flag.
Got a false start on the Tigers. So make that 2nd and 18 now.
Another penalty, 11th one of the night. The final from LaFleur County, 72-12, Pecola over Spiro.
My goodness.
Telling you, that game next week, Ryan and Pecola.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to be there. I think it's going to have a chance to be one of the best games of the year.
Might have to pack us a dinner for that one. We'll be there for a while.
They'll take care of us. 2nd and 18 from back at the 10. It's going to be another give to Miller, and just nothing there. They're ready for it.
Nothing. Just met at the line.
No gain.
Big lineman again. Stepping up in there, clogging up all the running lanes. Mr. Purdom, Diaz and company. Third and 18. Well, for Central, you don't want to give the ball right back to Warner.
Because they've been playing good on special teams.
They have been. They've got Antwine out here now on Randolph.
Snap. Goodson drops back, looking, throws a long pass up, and it is off the hands of Joe Brooks.
Yeah, threw it into double coverage, but Brooks had a chance to bring it down, just couldn't come up with it. Looks like Brooks is going to be a little slow to get up after that play as well. Coach Thompson going to go check him out. Looks like maybe they're stretching him out over there, so hopefully just a cramp issue. Warner coach is helping him out, stretching him out over there until Coach Thompson can get over and retrieve him. Yeah, it looks like a cramping issue there for Joe. He's going to make his way back over to his sideline.
That's good. So the Tigers will have to punt here.
Yeah, 4th and 18. Backed up into their own
Excuse me.
into the field, back at about their own 10-yard line.
Some games tomorrow, Wisconsin, Alabama. You got Georgia, Tennessee.
Yeah, some big ones tomorrow.
South Florida, Miami.
That's a good one.
Of course, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Florida, LSU. That one lost kind of some of its luster. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. And this one, I think, is going to be a good one. You have to stay up late. Utah, Wyoming.
Yep.
That's always a fun. Those
I like those.
Mountain West late games are always fun to watch.
Yeah, I like those 9 o'clock kickoff late games. I think there's one tonight. Is it UCLA and somebody tonight? I think was like one of those 9 o'clock.
Yeah, UCLA and New Mexico just underway. Indiana won 73-0 over Indiana State. So
Goodson back just inside of his own end zone to punt.
No mistakes here. You need just a good, clean kick. Goodson, it rolls to him, and he gets it off. Pretty good kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 47. Balls on the ground. He's able to pick it up. Now he's got some room across the 40, 35, 30, all the way to the 25-yard line. That was number 5, Talon Schaefer, heads-up play. And there's a flag on the play, too.
Yeah, flag.
You may get a late hit here.
Yeah, it was that play went into the central sideline, so we couldn't really see what occurred, but it was right at the end of the play or even after the whistle. So we'll see what the call is here.
See here.
And officials.
It's going to be against Central because they are moving the ball up. Well, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're going in. So it's got to be a personal foul or late hit against the Tigers.
That's going to put it down, what, about the 12-yard line it looks maybe? Around the right end.
Nothing there for Schaefer. That's 95 yards and penalties against the Tigers.
Tripped up. I think that was Ethan Perez out there that got a hand on the runner as he was going by and tripped him up. Central got to stand strong here.
8-10 and counting, 2nd and 7. Ball is at the Tiger 9-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring. Swimmer takes it, going to be a quarterback keeper all the way, bounces off one defender, cuts outside to the right, puts his head down and gets to the
He got forced out.
1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Eagles. Let's see where they officially spotted out here. That was a great run by Swimmer.
And they're going to mark it just right at the 1.
So 8 yards, needed 7. 1st and goal, Eagles now. Now we're going to have a timeout on the field. Again, why not? Don't forget, we'll have your McDonald's player of the game. Shout out to McDonald's and Roland and Southall. They will be getting my business after the game. Stop and get me a Big Mac. That's kind of been my go-to right now. Can't beat that. 1st and goal, they put it at the 2. Man in motion. Swimmer is going to give it on the end around. It'll be a touchdown. That's number 2, Jace Beebe. And Warner Eagles take the lead. Now here comes a big extra point or 2-point conversion.
Yeah, this is a big one here. We saw him attempt an extra point, and it didn't go so well earlier. So let's see if
they're going to line up in the old swinging gate here.
They've had some success with that. You get the 2-pointer, that'll make you have to score a touchdown to take the lead.
See what they do here.
Toss it out there. Oh,
nice
jump pass.
Nice play. They get the 2-point conversion. Makes it 30-26. So 7:53 left in the 4th. We'll be back here on The Mix.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage, to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken's Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
Some quick score updates. Stillwell on top of Keys, 28-20. Poto up 64-27 on Tulsa Noah. Muldrow 34-22 over Waldron. So that's turning into a pretty good game just right down the road from here at Aubrey J. Henshaw Stadium. I think it was 72-12. Pocola took care of Spiro. Little rivalry game there.
Showing 3 minutes left in that buy-in game. 29-24 buy-in still.
Yeah.
See if we got an newer update than that.
It is 29-24, a minute and a half left, but Kiefer has it at about the 33-yard line of buy-in. So we'll see. So 30-26 here. The Warner Eagles back in front. They will kick off. You never know. Kickoffs have been kind of a circus here tonight, and they're going to kick it kind of deep. It's going to be fielded by Gavin Randolph at about the 20-yard line. Gavin sets his feet, looking for some room, and there's just nothing there, and he gets tackled out of bounds at about the 32 or 33-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage that time by Warner. Randolph looking for an opening where he could use that speed, but unable to find one.
Central crowd kind of silent right now. Need to get back in it. It's FYI, Kiefer just is inside the buy-in 5-yard line right now. Clock running. About a minute to go. So I'm getting updated play-by-play by my cousin. So, all right, 1st and 10 Tigers on 32-yard line. They're down 30-26, 7:46 left here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Kiefer has just taken the lead over buy-in. There's a snap. It's going to be Goodson keeping it all the way, and nothing.
Stacked up, met right there in the middle by number 55, Case Norman. I'm going to call it no gain on the play. Clock ticks under 7.5 to go in this fourth quarter.
Sending in the play with Brax, 20 on the play clock. Goodson awaits the snap. Has it, rolls to his right. He's under pressure, throws a pass, and it's caught out here by Joe Brooks at about the 40-yard line. So 8 yards, it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Make a nice manageable 3rd down here. Spot the ball right on the 40-yard line.
Clock stop at 6:58, 30-26. Tigers trail, 3rd and 2 from their own 40-yard line. Miller to the right of Goodson. Braxton takes the snap. He's going to be a quarterback keeper right side across the 40, 45 still on his feet to the 47, 48-yard line. So 8 yards and a 1st down.
Got a final score update here. Gans picking up the victory, 16-12 over Watts.
Yeah, way to go, Coach Hickson and the crew. Great job.
Came from behind in that one. They were down at the half.
That's good. Well, over in Kiefer, it's 30-29. Kiefer has taken the lead over Viam with 47 seconds left.
Time for a little Mason Wright magic. Kiefer.
They came all the way back. So here we go here. 1st and 10 Tigers. They're on 47-yard line. Goodson. Ball's on the ground. He's going to pick it up, and he's just going to throw it up in the air. Gavin's going to come back to it. He's got the 30. He's at the 25, 20. He's going to score. 53 yards. Gavin Randolph.
Wow, what a play. What a throw there by Goodson. He saw an open spot in the field, threw his receiver open. He was covered, but he threw his receiver open, let him go get the ball, and then nobody else back deep.
Makes it 32-30.
On a broken play.
Yeah,
what a play.
They got that figured out. If you can get Gavin to, he's such good at separating. He can come back, and then when he gets in the open field, he has got the speed.
This is a big 2-point conversion here for Central as well.
Third touchdown. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Snap, Goodson fakes, throws, it's over the head. So it remains 32-30. Tigers in front, 6:12 left. We'll be right back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Welcome back to Central. Gavin Randolph, 7 catches, 178 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's an average of 25.4 yards.
Pretty good night.
I think Coach Thompson will take that all day. (32-30), Tigers in front. Viam Wolverines in trouble, Clint. They're down 30-29 with about 20 seconds to go.
Got another final score to report. Gore 42, Mount 6.
All right, there we go. So that's Gore with their first win. Gans, big win for Coach Hickson and crew. That's awesome. 16-12.
Muldrow now up 40-22 over
So
Waldron.
Bulldogs up 40-22. Here we go. Peyton Merrill has his hand in the air. He's going to kick it right out of bounds, and I don't blame him. Actually, it doesn't go out of bounds. Oh, boy.
Oh.
It was about a yard from staying in bounds.
Well, good hustle by Randolph, flying down the field, trying to gather it up before it went out of bounds.
That's where they spotted at officially.
I'll put it at the 35. Yep, the illegal procedure against Vian, so yeah.
Start penalty against the Tigers on the kickoff. Ball will move forward to the 35-yard line. The Eagles have it there first and 10.
It's over. Vian has lost to Kiefer 30-29.
Oof.
Here we go. First and 10 from the 35. There's another penalty.
Yep. False start on the Eagles. Going to back it up. Take it up to the 30, make it first and 15.
13th penalty against Warner tonight. 10, 25, 30, 35, 50, 65, 70, 80, 115, 120 yards worth of penalties.
My goodness.
Makes it first and 15 now, back at the 30-yard line. Swimmer. That's actually a new quarterback, number 5, Talon Schaefer. He's going to get sacked all the way back at about the 11-yard line. Huge loss.
Yeah, I think he went to throw it, and the ball slipped out of his hand, and he managed to scoop it back up.
That's going to be a loss back to the – they put it at the 15, so that's going to bring up –
that was a 15-yard loss.
Second and 25.
Yeah, that was a 15-yard loss on the play. Second and Handsome Mountain Rock Quarry.
Yeah. There's a snap. Swimmer, quick throw, long throw. Oh, it's a broken tackle. 40, 30, 50, 40, 30, all the way down to the 22-yard line. Huge play. I believe that was number 20, Logan Collins.
Well, that's one way to overcome a big sack.
So that would be all the way to the, they're actually going to say stepped out of bounds at the 38. So 38, 48, 47-yard gain.
Waldron right back up on the ball, ready to go. Or Waldron.
Warner.
You
got too many games recovering. Collins, this time at the running back position, loses some back to the 40.
Yeah, good play back there. Was that was Perez back there. Again, Perez just firing back there into that offensive backfield, disrupting some of these plays. He's looked like he's going to come up with maybe a little bit of a cramp after that play. Going to get a sub in for him. And get Joe Brooks in.
Central fans on their feet here. Clock rolls, 4:33 and counting, second and 12 from the Tiger 40-yard line. Swimmer has it, quarterback keeper all the way, nothing at all, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Leland Kelsey stepping up to stop that play. We're going to get got a whistle here. Let's see. We're going to get a timeout, Warner.
Timeout on the field. We will take it as well and be right back on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
We're back here in Central, 4:15 left in the fourth quarter. It's 32-30 Tigers. The Warner Eagles have a 3rd and 12 from the Central 40-yard line. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Here we go. Swimmer in the shotgun. Has it, drops back, looking, throws a long pass out here, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, great coverage. That was Cage Poindexter back in coverage, blanketing the receiver. Ooh, I think they did throw a flag. Yep.
There is a flag on the play.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's over there on the far sideline. Oh, they're going to get a hold against the Eagles.
No, that's a tough call.
So they'll decline that one, I would assume, and bring up a 4th down. Okay, so no.
Oh, they called it on Central.
They did, yeah. He signaled toward Warner, but marched it off against Central. So. Bring up 3rd and.
Going to be a handoff to number 5, Talon Schaefer. He's going to get down to about the 22. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
The first set of downs. So another penalty there results in a 1st down for the Eagles. This clock ticks under 4 minutes to go here in this one.
115 yards and penalties for the Tigers now. So over almost 250 yards and penalties between both teams. Coaches will not be happy with that.
These players may be doing a little extra running after practice this week.
They can come join me. I'll get them in shape. 1st and 10 from the 22. Swimmer, man in motion. They're going to get a penalty against Warner here.
No, we got a timeout, Warner.
Timeout, Warner.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
All right, we're going to keep it here. So let's reset things. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 32-30. Central leads Warner. The Eagles are looking at a 1st and 10 from the Tiger 22-yard line. 1 timeout left now for Warner, 2 for Central. It's been a back-and-forth game, I should say. But penalties, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and those will drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, we're just picked a good game here. Again, some finals across the area. The big one, Kiefer defeats Vian 30-29. Let's see here. Gore with a 42-6 win over Mounds. Coach Gary Hickson and his Gans Grizzlies 16-12 over Watts. These games are not final. They're in the fourth. Weber up 44-6 on Canadian. Muldrow 40-22 on Waldron. And Lavaca on top of Roland 36-12. All right, 1st and 10 from the 22. Here we go. Swimmer has Collins with him in the backfield. They're in a pistol set. Snap. Give to Collins up the middle. Boy, that was a bad handoff.
Yeah, nothing much there.
Ooh, I thought he almost fumbled that. No gain. Maybe lost a yard.
That was Ariza, Mason Blaylock in there.
Approaching the 3-minute mark.
That's 2nd and 11.
On the play clock. 2nd and 11 from the 23. It's going to be a give on the end around to Schaefer. They stretch it out, and he don't get anything. He may, no gain, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Nice tackle over there. Let's see who that was. Was that? Yeah, it was Kiefer Bailey with the tackle. Broke the tackle of Perez in the backfield, but then Bailey corralled him for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 12.
There we go. 3rd and 12 from the 25. Memphis Swimmer in the shotgun. Man in motion, takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, rolls to his right, looking, throws a pass downfield. Off the hands. Good defense. That was number 0, Cawhorn, Aiden Cawhorn. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, great coverage deflecting that pass at the last minute. Trying to cover the taller receiver down there in the end zone. But
yeah, he had help on the back end, but still great play by Cawhorn to knock it away.
Good play. Not commit the penalty and swat that ball away.
This may be it. And see if Warner may call a timeout here. It's 4th and 12 from the Tiger 25. Central up 32-30. If they can get a stop here, Clint, they might be able to run this one out. 15 on the play clock. They got plenty of time. Swimmers in the shotgun. Steps up. Has the snap. Drops back. Here comes the pressure from Central. They're going to get him. The ball's on the ground. It's going to be recovered by Warner. It doesn't matter. Big number 55 for the Tigers.
Yeah,
Braxton Pruitt once again.
He's been at it all night long.
That's his 2nd sack of the night.
That D-line has just been taking care of business all night long.
Yeah, they busted through right there. They sent the house. Swimmer was about to cock it back and throw it, but Pruitt was right there.
So just 1 timeout remaining now for the Eagles. 1:52 left.
So, yeah, the Tigers pretty much can take care of business on this one.
I'll tell you what, this Tigers team just can't give their fans a nice, easy victory. They got to keep them on the edge of their seat.
Cardiac kids for a reason.
Raise their stress levels. Oh, going to see a flag. Did we get a false start? We did. That's not at all what the Tigers wanted.
Start off with.
14, 20. So that's going to back them up. They get 1st and 15. They'll put the ball at the 24-yard line. Tigers trying to hang on here and go out to a 2-0 start here on this young season.
Yeah, they definitely need to finish this one out, though.
Goodson going to keep it over the right side.
Good
pickup.
He's got some good room up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah.
So
got the penalty yardage back plus a couple. Oh, wow. That was a good pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Trying to do my lock here and add up scores between plays.
Clock running. Weber's, or too many W's. We got Waldron and Weber's Falls. My goodness. Warner with hanging on to their 1 timeout.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get it to about 1 minute here before the snap. They take it. Miller this time. Breaks to the hole! 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. They get him down at about the 8-yard line, and that won't matter. A huge run.
That'll do it.
That's 59 yards for Miller. I'll have to add that to his total.
Of course, you know Central would like to put another one in the end zone here.
123 yards and a touchdown for Miller now.
I'll tell you what, he and Randolph putting on a show tonight.
They want that McDonald's player of the game. Yeah, they can just kneel on it here, Clint. I don't think Coach Thompson.
I wouldn't risk.
I mean, we're not in district, so you don't need the points.
I'd make them burn that timeout, kneel a couple more times, and call it a game.
Goodson takes the snap, kneels on it, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. I don't think Warner's even going to bother with the timeout. That's going to wrap it up. Oh, did they call the timeout?
I think they did. Yeah, they called their timeout.
No, it looks like, I think.
Yeah, Warner took it.
Warner called the timeout because why not, right? Doesn't matter because Central can just snap it and kneel on it again.
Yeah, we need to burn just a couple of seconds here on this play before kneeling it. And then they don't have to snap it again.
Looking at some of the stats, 29 yards rushing for Aiden Smith, 4 yards rushing for Kiefer Bailey, 100 and that's not right. 51 yards and a touchdown for Goodson, 123 yards and a touchdown for Riker Miller. Gavin Randolph, 7 catches, 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. Braxton Goodson, 178 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. Pruitt had 2 big sacks. Perez had a fumble recovery. Cawhorn an interception and a knockdown. And Pruitt.
That'll do it.
Actually, he had 3 sacks. Pruitt did. So, big win. Turn this crowd mic off now. Big win for the Central Tigers, 32-30. They're going to go to 2-0 on the season. So, congratulations, Coach Thompson and his crew. They clean the special teams up and the penalties. I think they're going to be all right.
I think so.
They're going to go on the road next Friday to Roland. Got to name your McDonald's player of the game. And as much as Braxton Goodson has a case, Gavin Randolph.
Got to go with Randolph.
7 catches, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns, had a 36-yarder, a 29-yarder, and a 53-yard touchdown catch. Those are huge plays for that young man. So congratulations to Coach Thompson and the Tigers. Win 32-30. Don't forget, next week we'll be in Vian as the Wolverines try to come off a upset, taking on a very tough Pecola team. For the entire crew, for Clint, I'm Justin. We'll see you next week on Game of the Week.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
You're watching Mix TV.